Welcome back, everyone, to the 48th episode of Unravel. Today,
No, it's the 49th episode.
We're going to be picking up right where we left off last session, as the party last time had encountered some grung and at first
Watch out for
wanted to be nice and help them. But upon entering the village and finding some severe resistance, they decided otherwise, teleported out and left the grung to their own devices.
Yep.
As we should have from the start.
As we should have.
Which was the opinion of some, indeed, that you should have had it from the beginning.
Probably.
Thank you.
But after taking a couple days to relocate Theodore, with which you had split up, you eventually continued your journey. And Zira and Angie, hearing somebody call out for help in Draconic, they went to go look at what the origin of this sound was, and eventually found out that it came from what was most likely a kobold, as you stumbled upon a drift. What's it called? Quicksand-looking area with the hand of a kobold sticking out from the drift sand, from the quicksand, holding a stick, a quarterstaff, kind of like swinging it wildly. At first, you threw ropes at it in the hope that somehow would work. It didn't. Somebody attempted to cast move water on it, which didn't help, because as it began to kind of move on its own, you realized that it wasn't water. Instead, it was a large tar-like ooze that was animated. So, as this ooze is now animated, as it was aggravated, by the way, you notice in the big center of that large area, there's a sword handle sticking out. And spread out across the tar-like area, there are multiple corpses of lizard folk, some Lakatha, some bullywugs, like people that have apparently attempted to go in here and then died due to the use.
Yeah, that's good to know.
So,
where's this?
Well, first of all, I need all of you to roll for initiative.
Oh, I couldn't do that yet.
Come on, baby. Give me some.
Ooh. I first have to see which dice is gonna get to which one do you take?
One of those.
That's the best roll I've had in a long time.
See?
That's
I was
why I
right.
choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Let's see what I would have rolled with this one.
I was right
That's a
with
bit
your
better.
dice,
It's
no
a little
mine.
better.
And with the other ones?
It's twice as good.
Yeah, this one. I should have rolled with this one. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
2020 hindsight.
I since 2020. One sec. I'm just gonna check
It's
real quick,
so close to
because
this.
I'm not sure if the audio is working.
It do be close.
So give me a moment.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Wah! Let me know if you hear that.
It did.
Let's all harmonize.
Oh.
That's not gonna work.
Why not?
Because I have no harmony.
So?
Fifth harmony.
Hi. Hi.
Does it work?
Great.
Now,
It's always.
let's see what we got. 25 to 20.
Yes.
No.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 for Angie.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because she rolled with the dice I picked.
Alright, 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
10.
11.
10.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, I screwed up.
Still
I think Theodore even.
I get to be
Utsil with
first.
11.
Yeah.
Bunch of 10s, I heard.
Yeah, me.
Both of you?
Yes.
Okay.
My dex is very high.
Yes, but mine is higher.
Higher.
Maybe.
Mer.
I get a
Mer,
plus
sir.
1, you get a plus nothing.
What is your dex? 12 or
Yes.
13? My next ability score improvement to the 2.
Three, what'd you get?
Do it.
4.
So
4?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
do
gonna
it.
be
Pretty
a
low, huh?
waste.
Yes.
I know.
And it's so close to a natural 20. It's just like
You got a 2?
Yeah. Ouch.
Well, actually, I would argue it's one of the furthest away, except for one.
Yes. Well, it's actually 100% away because it's just not it. That's fine. Right?
But physically,
So
it's so
close.
close.
They're
Mhm.
neighbors.
Yeah, they're neighbors. Or an 18 or a 12.
Anything but a 2.
Anything but a
If it
2?
was a 1,
What about a 1?
Yeah, if it was a 1, I could
You could
re-roll.
re-roll it.
Yeah.
You can
And
roll a
choose-
1 again.
A 2 stocks for me.
Two
You,
socks.
you do roll shit for.
Yeah.
So I put you guys like this already. We have Theodore and George on the carriage, and we had Zira on the back of Warhorse.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't I on the carriage?
No, you were on the back of Jillian with me.
I can't hold onto a horse well.
Oh, right. You
That's-
still have one arm, though.
Well, yeah, but it's like a lot more difficult than.
I mean, we can shift it around right now. That's why I'm bringing it up.
I
So,
mean, I don't mind. I don't.
does any of this have to be switched around? Somebody else was running.
Because
That's
I'm
fine.
riding her, you're
I
only
don't
hanging on to
remember
me.
necessarily
Oh, yeah.
being next to it.
You don't need your hands.
Also, you can ride a horse with one hand.
That's
Okay.
called Western riding. No,
Mhm.
it's just called riding. You don't
mean-
need your hands to
Yeah,
ride a
but
horse.
with-
I don't-
with
I don't have
Western horse
proficiency
riding, it's
with
common to do
riding
that.
horses.
Normally, it's
Yeah.
like this, and otherwise, it's
If
just like
if
this.
With
the horse was a
Western-
water vehicle,
Yeah,
it would be
it's
different. Because I do have proficiency with water vehicles, but no horses.
Well, the horse is in
Water
water.
horse. It's
It
a
doesn't become
seahorse.
a water vehicle.
That's a
Hmm?
water vehicle.
If it's on the water, now then it's a water vehicle.
Exactly. So if we cast
Water
walk on
only.
water on it,
It's
and
a water
then
vehicle.
go into the water, then it's a water vehicle.
So,
I approve of that.
Right?
not only
Makes sense.
began the ooze in front of you to move,
Oh god.
Oh, that's sexy.
also
It looks like Pac-Man, but then
I mean,
black.
that's real easy to paint.
Yeah, it's like, kind of like the same shape.
it looks like
It's like
Pac-Man.
It's like the horror version of Pac-Man. Yeah.
Also, how's painting jelly going?
It's going badly.
Since
there were
I
also
want him back.
these large swarms of beetles that kind of
Yeah,
came up.
look at
Oh
it.
right, yeah.
Because Pac-Man alone is not.
And there's
But I
also
have a ghost.
I'm
with
There's
gonna
also
I'm gonna refer to it as Pac-Man from now. Because I like to insult it.
beginning to fly
I haven't
Oh,
gotten
no.
mine yet, right?
back here, kind of like to the side,
No.
is this large
The fuck is that?
slug slash caterpillar
Is it
looking
flying?
motherfucker
flying.
Flying?
with like two like nasty
Oh,
ass
it's
looking
actually
wings.
flying.
Yeah, it's actually flying. It's like it's kind of there.
Right.
So
Nature did a weird thing.
top of the
Nature
round,
did a
Angie, what do you want to do?
nature did a oopsie.
What the? Okay.
I mean, that's
You
real
roll
easy
one.
to paint.
It's
Did you
seems
just?
No, it's a pre-painted mini. It's a rolling oil from Pathfinder.
How's it? It's like literally like.
so no fire
Just like
Yeah.
done.
towards the oil. Maybe.
It's tar. Technically, it's not oil. But it's
I mean,
ro-
tar
the
is
the
just
the
as
mini
flammable.
is a
Tar is
roller.
just as.
You could
flammable.
try. Not saying
Leaf.
anything.
I mean, there's one. You want to fireball it? Let me remind you, there is a kobold in there.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Because of that.
I mean,
There-
it's
there's
black
at the
cobalt,
moment
so maybe
still
they're flammable
possibly-
too.
Okay, I was gonna.
No, I mean maybe they're flammable too.
Can I? Yeah, I have a question, DM.
I didn't want to go there.
If I would maximally earthen grasp.
I'm pretty sure that says that it needs to be a medium-sized creature. And it needs to come out of the ground, which any
I mean, that's
water
where
area,
your
there's no
mind went.
ground.
That's not what I'm.
No, just research for one creature.
I wasn't even thinking
And on the
about
ground.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
there's no ground there.
Sure.
Because I thought it
Like
was mud.
soccer.
No, that's what George thought as well, and
Oh.
thus he cast control water on it.
Fuck. Okay. Then I'm gonna focus on the flying thing. And then I'll just fireball that, I guess.
Which one do you find? The swarms are also beginning to fly.
I mean, a fireball's a big range.
I do.
Oh yeah, that's true. You do it on the slug and the.
Fireball?
And the beetles.
I mean, you're just doing it like that? You could easily do that.
Yeah, but then it will.
I mean, we can heal the kobold.
Yeah. But it's already dying.
Well, maybe
Okay,
I don't want to revivify the kobold.
resistant.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no knowledge about
I mean, it's not like on the surface of it, right?
I mean,
And you're also only hitting part. You could also only hit part of it.
Yeah, see, it's like even the DM is definitely making like this. Like, it's not.
I'm just saying it's an option that you don't necessarily have to exclude because you might hit the creature that's inside of it.
You might like there's
You
like
might- there is a chance.
It's not the first time you've done it. Come on.
yeah you 2 out of 9. You know, there's like a what's the odds? Come on.
It's 2 out of 9.
If it completely catches fire,
You can
well,
also
fuck,
cast a
then it's
4th
fine.
level magic missile.
No,
You can
don't
do
let
whatever
it
you
miss
want.
up.
Why am I so flammable?
Do fireball.
Because that's literally what you build your character around.
You're the fire. You're the phoenix.
Yeah.
right?
I'll
You
fire.
make that
I'll
choice.
fireball.
Alright, these 3?
Yeah. You're gonna regret this.
Let's see.
Well, we will.
So, first of all, the ooze.
We'll get the sword.
Ooze rolled a 12.
Fails.
The swarm rolls a 15.
Fails.
And the slug rolls a...
Whatever this is.
15.
It
fails.
Fails.
And the kobold.
Why did you have to do that?
Maybe it succeeds.
See.
It's
We'll see if it survives. I mean, you guys are like speak with dead and stuff like
Yeah.
That's true.
How
I
much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
that.
6, 7, 8.
haven't been able to use that shit yet.
This is your opportunity.
Gotta make do.
I'm gonna light this whole place on fire.
Every
Are
tragedy.
we, did you already cross
Thirty-
one from
32.
one or not?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
32
Did
fire
I?
damage.
Well, I don't remember.
So, with 32 fire damage. 32.
Probably
Starting
did.
to move. No. I also don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and 32 fire damage to that one. 3, 1.
I'm gonna jump into that thing and get
Don't.
the kobold out.
You can certainly
We
try.
need a plan to get the kobold out. So partially, the targeted. That's an opportunity.
I mean, I can't punch.
Then I want to
Well,
use...
1 sec, because there's a bunch of stuff that have
Yeah,
to get it
I
out.
also am thinking about using the rapier, but it's not. I don't think it's
Everyone
working that well.
dies.
No. This thing disappears in a cloud of smoke.
Let's see. Okay.
Half of the swarm is immediately eradicated.
Which is impressive.
And this thing's on fire.
I told you.
The whole like tar-like area.
No shit!
So how do you like your kobold? Well done, medium rare, or
But that's now completely on fire.
First
I'd like
it's
to
Grace's
disagree.
family, now mine?
She has something against us, of course. I knew
After a
it.
while, she's
It's-
gonna
it's
burn
because
down
I
the
love you
city,
guys.
You
our
want
city.
to orphan us?
we learn
Yes.
about what happened
You want
in
to
the city.
eradicate our family so you're the only
And
family we have left?
What happened to
I
him
want
in
to
the
use
NG?
Quicken Spell
Yeah.
and cast Fire Bolt on the swarm of flies.
Go for it.
Which of the two?
The one I reduced.
Yeah, fair.
That's a 14.
14 misses, actually. From the few ones that are left, you throw the firebolt at it, and they've managed to mostly, like, you hit like 1 or 2, but it's not enough to really make a dent.
And the ooze has to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. The ooze rolled butt cheeks. It's a.
It's an ooze.
It's a 1.
Jesus, what did you
But it's
roll?
not natural.
6.
What?
It has a
He's
1 on
very
charisma.
charismatic.
And
Really?
minus 5.
So charismatic.
Oh god.
It's really, it doesn't have any sort of personality.
I have a question.
You'd think you'd have.
If the ooze would get banished, would the kobold also inside also get banished?
Yeah.
12 points
Everything it
of
holds on to.
radiant damage, and it's
That's a
blinded.
good. That's a
Well,
good
so
one.
this thing doesn't have any eyes.
You can
I know.
banish
12 points
multiple
for-
creatures.
I
that's the
just-
thing.
Yeah.
That's why I was
You
curious.
can't hold on. You can't hold a creature. You can't hold on to it like an item. It's not
You're also
your-
not sure if the ooze, because this whole area is kind of like ooze-ish. You're not sure if it's one creature.
Yeah,
You can
but
try.
that's
this
what I
entire
was.
thing.
That's why I was curious.
It's just like an empty space, as if you put a sponge down in Minecraft and all the water was gone.
Also,
just sitting
George
there
has to
playing
decide if
cards.
he actually wants to banish it, if he even has the spell prepared.
Do you?
I do have it prepared.
You do now.
Well,
I do know.
you
If
could
only you had
if you
prepared
wanted
last time.
to, but I'm not telling you what to do.
It's option. It's an option.
But I was very curious because we now discovered how shite its charisma is.
That's
And it rolls a natural 20. It still
Uh,
fails.
after.
no. It would succeed on
Is it
that.
before Theodore?
No, is your DC 15?
Yes.
Next level, it wouldn't.
Then it would succeed on that.
That sucks.
Well, damn.
No, I mean.
After that, it's Theodore's turn. Theodore's gonna book it out of the card. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Moves over there. Guess technically over there. He's going to cast Haste on Utsul.
Go get into the fight.
10 on someone.
No, Breeze last.
Yeah, I am last. You
Aye.
don't get to. You don't get to complain.
After Theodore.
Yeah, but you're always last, but my dexterity is +2, so I don't shoot. I
Does
shouldn't be last.
does the ooze take damage though from
Like
the
to
fire?
roll good ones.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know, but still, the cleric is always last.
After the Utsul, it's the before Utsul. You are on deck, by the way.
I don't know what to do yet.
It's the turn of the swarms. This swarm
Not in dexterity. Maybe in
is gonna go and fly. Let's see.
I also need to roll before I do that next time.
Fly over here. And it's going to
Oh, you
attack
just do
the
that for
zero.
initiative.
I find this incredibly rude.
Well, it's going to attempt to bite you, but it's only going to be an 11 to hit.
No.
Okay, so this swarm can just comes into that space. You can like
Oh, yeah, I
start
got
whiffing
it.
them.
I
away.
just say no to
Fireball.
them. I
Alright.
just say no.
My name is.
The other swarm is going to fly up here. Is going to attack Bree. So that is going to be a cheat. You have an 18 AC. I rolled an 8, so that misses. Doesn't have plus 10.
Just
hit.
laughing at it.
So the swarm like comes up right in your face.
And I'm just like with my shield. No, no.
Let's see. After Utsil, or after that is Utsil. So Utsil, what do you want to do?
What did haste do again?
It's good.
2 extra AC and extra action, right?
Plus 2 to AC. Your movement is doubled. Advantage on dexterity saving throws. And you get an extra action for a few very specific things.
Yeah, for attack dodge.
But
yeah.
I do
Dash
love the
also.
movement doubles.
Disengage.
Because now you are hella speedy boy.
Art flash.
Yeah, you are
Yeah,
fast
I
now.
have 180 feet movement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You are
you are
faster
you are
than
such a speedy boy right
You
now.
can run away really fast.
What do you want?
Yeah, or around the lake if you'd like.
Like you just create a
Do I-
tornado.
do
You
I
want to
see-
see me do it again?
Do I see where the kobold is embedded into the creature?
Nope. You're not sure where it is. Probably somewhere there.
It's on fire.
There is a lot of flame there.
You still have
Do I know where it is?
No. That's huge. Kobold is small. Like that's somewhere in there.
I mean, what you could do is jump in there, use an action to find it, and then blink it away. You could do that.
Works for one person.
Get out to the fire.
Yeah, but if
Only
you
brings
did,
it to
if
life.
you wouldn't find it, then blink it away.
Yeah.
It's also on fire at the moment.
I mean, yeah, but that hasn't stopped me before.
That's true.
And that's why you lost an arm.
Banishment. Exactly one creature.
So
That creature
Can
wasn't on
target
fire.
multiple-
That is,
No.
that is true.
If it's part of the one.
I still have 82 hit
And
points.
also, you're gonna get a fancy new
Grappled
arm,
it
so
straight away.
if you lose another limb, you'll just get a new one for those as well.
If I die, it's your fault. I'm gonna rage.
You lose all your limbs but don't die, and you just get
You
new.
become
let-
Darth
let-
Vader.
Another thing.
Darth Vader.
How much? Yeah, I want to jump off the horse.
Sure. You can jump off either to this space or to this space. Up to you.
Yeah, that's fine. How much movement does that cost?
That takes half your movement to dismount.
That's how much?
But in this case, it wouldn't, right?
How much? That's 45 feet of movement.
Half of it will be. So it's always rounded up. So
No, but I have double movement, right?
Yeah.
So that's 90 feet. So it's 45 feet of movement that I still have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Even if you have haste, that's
Yep.
how it works.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Otherwise, it would be super old.
I'll wait for a turn then.
Yeah. Then you can walk around the lake. if
I'll,
you'd
I'll,
like.
I'll walk around it a little bit. Can I get like up to into the lake a little bit?
here.
Is it all,
Is it
it's
all tar?
right?
Like, well, is this water or what is this? Is that the
You want to get?
quicksand
It's
thing?
not water. It's like it looks like mud. That's what. Hence the reason George tried to control water in.
I'll move up one space and then hit
Here?
that thing 2 times and
Where do you want to go? Here.
like one up.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
do that
And
then,
hit swarm.
and hit the swarm.
Go for it.
I'll use reckless attacks because why not? I get my normal attack and then an extra attack and then the other attack, right?
You just get an extra action which you can use for one weapon attack.
Yeah.
And a few other things. Okay.
Attack is 17
It's
and another 17. I think yeah, another 17. And then a 17 flat plus 8, so that's 25.
so it's
Ding hits.
That's a lot of
14, 21 damage.
It's everything except for your bonus action, right?
Yeah.
I already used bonus action.
Yeah.
So that's 21, 22, 25, 26, 27 points of damage in
Okay.
total.
7. Okay. Not as effective as you'd hoped, because you're just grabbing at them, just kind of slapping them rather than really being able to do much.
It's also a beetle.
Anything else?
That was my bonus action, my actions. No, yeah, that's it.
Alright. After Utsil. Someone else's turn.
Pac-Man. What's Pac-Man gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Being aggravated from the side.
Pac-Man gotta do. What Pac-Man gotta do? What Ooze gotta do?
It's gonna sploosh
Um,
all over
Let's
us.
go with it too.
Well, it's gonna move forward. It just begins to reach out from the large tor pit.
God.
First thing it encounters is Warhorse.
Oh no.
So.
It's a fire.
Hope you got Warhorse's stats with you.
Or is it
It's
fire
going
resistant?
to. Yeah, it's going to make two
But you just made it.
pseudopod attacks against it.
Yeah.
So,
He is off.
first attack against Warhorse.
Yes.
It's a natural 1, which misses.
Yes.
Second is a 15 to hit.
That's its AC.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey,
It
that
will.
might AC too.
That's your dead.
You will also use its well.
Sure hope not. 'Cause
Considering
if
the
Boris
first-
dies for this, then all of us are gonna die.
Considering the first one missed, it will use also its third pseudopod attack, which is a natural for 15 to hit. So 2 hits, he makes all 3 against it.
No, one. You missed one. right?
Yeah, he decided to make 2 at first, then 1 missed, so I did all
right.
3. So can't do something else, but that's fine. So Warhorse suffers. Let's see, 10 points of bludgeoning damage,
Yes.
as well as
55.
26 points of acid.
No.
You can heal.
And 10 points of fire damage because the thing's on fire.
36.
Total. Yeah. Warhorse
Yeah.
House on
is
fire.
also no, but it's grappled. Wait, it's grappled and
Oh my God,
and
no,
thus
I-
restrained.
I'm afraid Warhorse is gonna die.
Let's see.
I see here.
Any creature, yeah.
Next to me. We had a long rest, right? Because I haven't adjusted that.
Warhorse is now also on fire. Which you're on it.
We had a long rest.
so-
We hadn't encountered anything, right?
You'll.
What? Sorry.
Be on
We didn't
fire.
encounter anything.
No, I'm sitting on a horse that's on fire.
Well, considering it's being attacked,
We
it,
didn't encounter
the moment it
anything
gets
before
attacked, it's
this,
probably not
right?
as easy to
No.
be mounted
It
on.
was a new
So it would
I
not.
fall off?
You would not. You would
But I
fall off and
have
make a
to-
dexterity saving throw.
we had the theater
Sorry, I set
Yeah.
the thing on fire.
for like 7 days. And then
Ah, that's an 8.
Right.
I fall off.
Yes. Well, you fall off and you also fall prone.
Yeah.
Let's see. The ooze itself, though, also suffers fire damage because it's literally on fire. Okay.
I mean, fair.
That's
That's that one's turn. Zero. It's your turn. You fell on the ground. Warhorse next to you, like parts of the armor and stuff on fire as it's partially being like grasped by these large tendrils of black tar.
Well, okay. I'll first, stand up.
Okay.
Kind of important. Also, Warhorse is considered an ally, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Is
good.
it not on the camera?
That and Angie is as well. Is also next to you.
Yeah, but I don't need him to be next of me. I need him to be next to the ooze,
Sure.
which Warhorse is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw step at it.
why.
Random stuff.
Yeah, random stuff.
Go for it.
Woo!
Just kidding.
23.
23 hits definitely easy.
Lightning.
Okay.
Look at this!
God damn it.
Just chatting.
13 points of lightning damage.
13 points of lightning damage. Okay. So you grab a little orb, you throw it, it kind of like sends lightning out
Good,
throughout the sting.
yeah.
It kind of doesn't respond to
I think
it
works on those
and
ranges.
disappears into it.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Right. After Zero, George.
I believe it's a third level.
Charisma saving throw.
Okay.
It's 4d8 thunder damage.
Oh, that-
That failed.
Yeah.
Because what you're casting banishment, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Or third level.
That's a 17, so that fails.
12!
But it will use its first legendary resistance to.
I don't think
Resist that.
Molly Pedal will work.
Darn it.
Could work.
It has legendary
work,
resistance.
It's a good spell.
Against?
Against.
Weak
Fire?
Yeah,
It has
we could
legendary
use it to-
resistance.
but it takes.
It
You
used
can
to- it did
automatically-
use it first.
It would only work on
Yeah.
the swarm.
So it begins to kind of like shunt out and for
It would
like kind
take-
of spurts.
Yeah,
Kind of
but it
explodes
takes
in
damage.
multiple directions.
Extra stuff. From the
Then I want Warhorse to disengage, definitely.
Hypnotic Pedal.
Okay.
And
It's
fuck off.
very
bitch.
It's restrained.
so
Because they're
It's
all-
restrained?
It's restrained in the ooze. The ooze is beginning to consume Warhorse.
I didn't know that little detail.
Yeah, probably.
and
All Warhorse can attempt to free themselves.
Well, then I guess Warhorse will do that.
To get rid of this particular subtraction.
With a natural 20, Warhorse bulks up.
Warhorse is no longer restrained, although
Still on fire.
still on fire, for which he does suffer 3 points of fire damage.
Dies.
How bad does he look?
Pretty bad.
But you can now use its movement.
It's just
Yeah.
fuck off.
I know.
Action break free. It's free.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Do something
Charge
stupid.
through.
Charge into it.
Could I with George provoke its opportunity attack and have Warhorse fuck off? Would I have the movement to do so?
The thing is, you would first move this way, which would only be 5 feet of movement. But then for Warhorse to leave, Warhorse does leave earlier than you would. So that means that an opportunity attack from Warhorse is triggered before yours would trigger.
Well, no, but then if George would move like so, if I were to dismount and go there and then go like that.
Well, you would have to step off where you came off, then walk around the chariot. Or you make an athletics check, but you might fall prone.
So I get there, right?
Yeah.
That would be acceptable. Then I have, like, what's half my move, 50 feet moving.
Well, you don't dismount a horse, you just step out of the carriage. So that's just 5 feet of movement.
5, 15, and go like that or something. Like
Okay.
I don't know what its exact reach would be, but it did move towards Warhorse, so I assume it's.
You just
So
have
you,
enough
you
movement
provoke
to
its
do that?
opportunity attack.
I
on
will
purpose.
provoke its opportunity.
Okay,
I
it
assume
will
it's
lash
not
out to you.
smart.
But that's it's 14 to hit.
Yes.
So it just spanks your shield or something.
Yeah, it spanks the
And
shield.
then spank Warhorse to get him
Moving.
out of there. But
He's still on fire though.
I assume he turns around,
Yeah.
and he is on fire. But
Stop,
you know.
drop, and roll!
Well, you can have Warhorse just leave the battle now.
Well, then I want to still at some point get it off fire. It's fucking on
Right. Well,
fire.
it can use an action to do that.
Oh, the Warhorse itself. Okay,
The
yeah.
Warhorse itself can do it. The thing is, at the start of his next turn, he'll suffer 1d6 damage. Can he survive 6 points of fire damage?
Oh yeah,
He
definitely.
will.
He will definitely.
Yeah.
survive.
Right.
will.
Well, he does suffer 2 points of fire damage before he can take the action to.
Did you really suffer fire damage?
No.
Well, yeah, but this is like he's just going out of the battle now.
Oh, okay.
Next, this is for his next
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
His
Oh,
next
okay,
turn, he
so
suffers
we don't
2
have to
points.
worry about it anymore.
Yeah, then you can just take him off the board, which he will because he's probably somewhere in the water partially.
Just rolls around in the water.
Well, he's stuck to a chariot, so he can't really
Yeah, but
roll.
the chariot with it.
No.
I mean,
It's not drops and roll wheels
No.
with the chariot.
But yeah, you can remove Warhorse
Capsize.
from the
Drown.
battle.
It will just...
It's just like
Drop.
barrel rolls
Just a
with
question
the
for
chariot.
everyone else. Has anyone been hit yet?
No.
No, Warhorse was the one that got fucked up. 'cause
Okay.
it was
Warhorse has
The
taken
Beatles tried to
Okay,
fuck me
just
up and I was
wanted
like,
to
no.
Warhorse
That's
took
okay.
the blunt.
I
But it
don't
has
want you to
legendary
do
resistance,
that.
just so everybody knows.
Please don't touch me.
Oh, yeah, you were confused. This is the first. You've never fought against a creature with legendary resistances yet.
Yeah, so no, I was very confused. Still don't know what it means exactly.
Well, after
Succeeds.
George, Bree, it's your turn.
Well, it usually has
Um,
like 3 legendary resistance.
First, I see.
Yes.
Sometimes 5,
I see
sometimes
in-
less, it depends.
I see in the time when I pull out my rapier that he leaves the battle map, so I'm okay. He's gone.
Well, it doesn't disappear. Like you see the horse
yeah,
still.
I see the horse over there.
It's-
But it's on fire. I also see
Vanishes.
something in front of me, and also I see a swarm. So I pull out the life drainer rapier, which also has Ruby of the Bard on it, and I want to use it to first use an unsettling words on this thing. So it has to subtract an 8
Sure.
from its next saving throw, which I will force to do it because he must make a Constitution saving throw for a 3rd level shatter.
Okay.
So I will.
Constitution saving throw.
I will sing, "Let's rip you apart!"
Well,
Let it
that's a 1.
Haha, -8, so that's the
No,
Oh.
Constitution.
Yeah.
+8, -8, so 1.
Mhm. That's the one. That
That's a really
fails.
big moves.
So it's 48 thunder damage, and
Yeah,
I would like to play. It was placed. It was placed like 10-foot radius sphere. So it's also for this thing, I believe.
Normally I have a 10-foot radius sphere, but yeah, you can catch both the
So
swarm and it.
So
in
this
it.
also has to make.
Yeah,
one
great.
roll.
The swarm rolled a 3, so probably not going to save you there.
So they take full thunder damage,
Right.
which is that's a 7 and that's a 7, so that's a 14. 14 plus 2 is 16 thunder damage.
1 second.
Do we see any effect? Yeah, 2 2s.
Thunder damage?
Yeah.
Okay. How much was it?
16.
16 on both of those.
No,
Yep.
Okay.
What are you
16
doing?
on that one.
The scroll
You're
master.
bored or not? Yes, he is.
It's the scroll master.
The scroll
monkey.
keeper.
Yeah, so you hit it. You hit it right there. You like a large part of the ooze just kind of like scatters and flies in different directions, taking out a big chunk of its form.
Yeah.
Same thing happens to like a bunch of beetles just kind of fly off in the distance. Some of them kind of like weave back and come back, form the swarm, but a lot of them just kind of scatter and disappear.
Do I
Into the
see a
swarm.
bit of the? Do I see the kobold right now in there?
Make a perception check.
Okay. That's a 14 plus 6 is a 20.
You can like see a hand like it's still like wiggling
Okay,
in
but
there.
it's like in the middle.
It's just kind of like it's moving like throughout it. The whole thing is
Okay.
like in
Because
motion. There's never one
I'm
point
looking
where
at
it
the
is.
right part of it. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's a Constitution save, but I kind of want to try.
Let's see. Anything else?
That was my turn.
Hey,
I'm staying
after
here.
Bree,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angie, it's your turn.
Of course.
If my maximum earthen crust would stand on the
Next to it.
shore. I mean, it has to be within 5 feet to grab something. Would I be able to grab the kobold out of the
No.
Sad.
Okay. Indeed.
I do want to try though.
You can fireball it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked last time. Yeah, but I cannot, you know.
And then all the beetles. I think you can hit all of them.
You can also 4th level fireball it.
Well, if you want to hit all the beetles, you could also hit George. Or 0.
Yeah.
No.
You can also
Acceptable
force-
casualties.
You can also hit
No.
yourself with that. Probably.
I mean, you could place it
You could
perfectly
hit
so you don't.
the entire. If you tried, you could hit the entire party with it.
Maybe.
No. It's not wide enough.
I'll cast as a bonus action
Well,
spiritual
That's
weapon.
relieved,
Right.
actually.
So no fireball.
Where?
Next to the ooze.
Right.
Yeah.
The rapier appears.
And that is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
1 8. Plus 5 is 12 points of force damage.
Alright, 12 points of force.
That's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And as an action, I cast Fire Bolt.
At it.
No, at the swarm.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll with disadvantage.
That is a 15.
15 just hits.
1d10.
Isn't it 2 already?
What? Oh, yeah, sorry.
This is like, don't worry, she forgets everything.
10.
When does
It's
it
been level
become
5
three?
for like
Yeah.
3 levels already.
When does it, when does it become 3?
That's 10
At level
points.
9?
Level 11.
Fire damage.
How much?
10.
Then she can
10
get
points of
used
fire
to
damage.
it.
Okay. So first you summon the rapier, kind of like the rapier kind of cuts through some of it, and the moment it kind of cuts through, you hear as if there's a bunch of gas kind of coming out. Nothing happens though because there's fucking sword. You then firebolt the swarm right in front of you. You can like move through it, and it can just it's a bunch of them.
So it's like a forward. Yeah.
Sorry, I added the points damage to the wrong creature. You added 10 points damage to the swarm. Ooze, right? So you hit a bunch of them, and like the swarm is significantly smaller at this point.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, because that's my action until
Hey.
bonus action.
Theodore. Yeah.
Gonna use Scatterbolt.
No.
Sad.
I was looking for that, but it would hit either Utsel or
You can hit me.
also Jillian.
No.
Yeah, you could also hit you.
He will
No.
move 5, 10, 15,
But he
20, 25 feet there, and will send a lightning bolt this straight line just through there,
It's not. Of course, it has the same name as my cousin.
which
It
the
doesn't make it your cousin.
ooze
No, it
fails on that.
That's as important as my cousin.
weird, yeah.
For the horse or for the cousin?
I'm just gonna
Both.
bully more of the horse into the cousin.
Yeah.
It could work.
I mean, no. The cousin isn't a beast.
You don't know.
That's a
I
point
mean,
of
at the
view.
moment, it's a corpse.
At the moment, it's an object.
Yeah, when are we gonna revivify?
Well,
Once we're level 9.
Yeah.
well, not that,
When
not
are we
soon
level
anyway.
Ask the DM. He likes to hear that question.
After
When do you
this
level up?
whole ordeal in the swamp is over.
So let's end it then.
We are
Alright,
on
so-
our way.
Yeah.
Theodore walks around on that side and just yeets a lightning bolt just through the thing, kind of like scatters the ooze again from the backside, and dealing 28 points of lightning damage to it.
Yeah, lightning damage.
After Theodore. No, because then he would either have to hit. He can't. No, he can't position in such a way that he doesn't hit someone else.
Just hit me.
Hit me.
No.
Hit me.
Hit me!
You only have one arm.
Hit
After
me.
that, it is the turn of the
It's a
swarm.
dexterity save, right?
see.
I have double advantage against that.
First, the large swarm is going to attack Utzel.
Really?
Oh.
Hit me.
With advantage because you went reckless. Which is going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
15, 16, 17. Yeah,
Yeah,
just hits.
Missed it, okay.
Fine. You suffer as they begin to bite you. Bite me into.
Not the Beatles though.
Where'd my dash go? Oh, there it is. Alright. You suffer. Let's see. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. You're raging, right?
Yeah, I am.
And 15 points. No, sorry. 15 points of piercing damage, halved to 7. As well as. Let's see. 7 points of poison damage, halved to 3. So a total of 10 points of damage. That's that one. The other one will attack. I was attacking 0 before. We'll do the same thing again.
0, say no.
For a 21 to hit.
No.
Okay. Well, sadly enough, it does hit. Because your AC is not that high. Luckily, this swarm
It
is
is.
smaller.
I
You only suffer. Let's see.
Your AC did go up, right?
yeah, but I switched ACs with George just for
Aw.
this turn.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yes.
A new reaction.
That's
You
would be
suffer
great.
14 points of piercing damage,
If you could do that, just switch AC with some.
as well as 2 points of poison damage.
Not for you.
Fine. After that, Utsul, it's your turn.
Right. There's been a lot of chunks cut out of the ooze, right?
It's smaller.
Yeah, but it's like pulling from the area around it to like keep its size.
No, I mean, do I see the cobalt inside of it?
Make a perception check.
Have a kobold inside of it.
I sure hope not.
I find it very inappropriate.
What do you mean?
That is a 13.
Do you see a kobold
No,
inside
12.
of me?
You don't.
It should be like in my mouth, right? Because it's also in the Pac-Man's mouth.
You know what? I don't want to deal with this swarm
Well,
anymore.
I
I will move up to the thingy.
Great.
You're 5, 10 feet, or that's 10, 20 feet actually.
Here,
I have
put a
90
kobold
feet
in your
of
mouth.
movement. I have 19
Yeah,
feet of
so-
movement, so that doesn't
Why would you do
There
that?
you go. You're kind of
Because you
partially
can-
slushing
It's
through
For
the
the
wall.
joke.
Guys.
And then I'll schmack it 3 times
Go
at least.
Oh,
I'll use reckless attack. Why not?
Go for it. Because it might have such a high AC.
I mean, I'd rather be sure.
Sure.
First attack is 26. Second attack is 25.
Also hits.
And the third normal attack is that is 15.
Also hits.
And I want to make flurry of blows attacks against
Go
it.
for it. There's
So-
currently 3 attacks that hit.
Yeah.
And 2 flurry blows.
2 flurry of blows.
Is it
using
farting
your
as
Fine. Yep.
I don't know.
It's 40.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that could help with making the decision on whether you make some more attacks.
I mean,
What's your roll?
is it 23?
Yeah, hits.
And the last attack is
What's your plus bonus?
8.
Mine is 9.
Minus 7.
No, that's.
Oh,
I think
it's
that's a
6.
9.
I'm just-
Yeah, that's a 9. For
17, right?
yeah, 17.
Okay, yeah, so all 5 attacks hit.
Yeah.
Go Utsil!
So that's flat.
Plus 9.
I have a
28.
plus 8.
It is 35 points of damage flat.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus 35, 36, 37, 38, 30.
What is that supposed to mean?
42. So that's Wait, no, let me do this a different way. It's 21. 6. It's 28 points of damage from the gauntlet.
Okay.
And then 14. 16. 19 points of damage from my. Just
Okay. Anything else?
martial attacks.
Anything else?
Yeah, I want to turn off its reactions with the flurry of blows.
Well,
attack.
any more damage?
No, that's it.
Okay, so that's 47 points of damage.
Jesus Christ!
So fuck them.
Go Util. Yay! We have you, we have a team.
Every time you hit it,
Mm-hmm.
you can like rip through like an outer shell of this like large bubble that it actually is, and every time there's a bit of like steaming hot gas
Oh god.
that hits you in the face.
Barbie
You attacked it 5 times.
Yes.
It is like true.
Let's see.
It's exactly like.
It's gonna do a whole lot of damage to
But,
watch me.
Well, let's see.
Is
Let's see. Maybe... Oh, it's not that bad. You suffer. It's 5. It's been 5 attacks.
24 points.
That wouldn't be too bad.
24,000 points of damage.
Better. It becomes 12,000 points of damage. That's still a lot of dice.
Half my.
It's
That's half my help. I am a demigod after all.
After all my OC.
Just like Maui.
Hmm?
Just like Maui. What can I say? It says
You're welcome.
I didn't see that.
You suffer 12 points of fire damage, reduced to 6. And you suffer 24 points of poison damage, resisted to 12. So
It's
12 plus 6 for a total of 18 points of damage from just hitting it.
18.
That's legal.
What
In some countries.
the?
Yeah.
In some countries, yeah.
Yes.
Isn't it all of them?
No, those countries where it's
No,
not
there's
legal.
definitely countries that have different.
Yeah, you can't drink when you're
Oh,
until you're
like
21
that.
in America,
Yeah,
for
but
example.
you're like
yeah,
adult,
right.
adult
What do you
age.
mean?
Yeah, what were you talking about?
Adult, just adult.
Adultery?
Anything.
Anyways. With the flurry of blows attacks, I wanted to turn off its reactions.
Okay, so it has no reaction.
And then I want to have it make a...
If you're gonna try and knock it prone or something,
I mean, I can knock it away.
you can try.
I can knock it away.
Sure.
Well, what does it need to make
I was
again?
talking about Strength?
Yeah, strength saving throw.
Well, it rolled ass, still brings it up to a 12.
What's my DC for that
Your
again?
wisdom plus your charisma plus 8.
Wisdom.
Plus charisma, it's wisdom plus proficiency.
Sorry,
plus 8, right?
proficiency. That's a charisma?
That's better. It's 13. That's a 13.
So what happens?
I get pushed 15 feet away from me.
You push it 15 feet away?
Yeah, up to 15 feet away from me.
Damn. Okay,
This is
so
like-
you. Yeah, so this is here.
Oh wait, other arm.
You fucking smack it all the way over
Thank
there.
You just like you hit it and just this mass of black tar just gets shunted just through this whole like water
So
thing.
it can be
It can just kind of like comes to rest there.
Oh my.
Like it can, like there's this moment of it just hitting it and it's just like silent, just everything goes quiet, just as the thing just flies away.
Someone just slide away back to the ocean.
Alright.
After
anything
I'll
else?
move onto dry land next to George.
Okay.
Still within the there. Yeah.
But
Hi.
that's your mistake.
You didn't go. Oh, you did go reckless.
Oh god, the smell.
You did go reckless.
So that's
Yeah,
important.
I did.
After that,
For the present.
Yeah, now it's
That was
its
our
turn.
problem.
Exactly.
I mean, I didn't think it would actually work.
No, this is great. Now it doesn't hit me or you.
Yeah,
It
or
hits
me.
the
them.
ooze
Oh.
will begin to move.
You don't have.
It doesn't have.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
that's
It didn't have reaction for it to.
It gets its reaction back.
So, huh?
Moves up there.
You're so perfect.
The ooze is going to attack
The horse?
Lancelot?
Lancelot?
Angie
Oh.
That's gonna attack you a lot.
with some pseudopod attacks.
It's not gonna move up to me.
No.
No.
It's not that smart.
It's fine. It just got
It's
pushed
no-
away, but it's like, no, this is good.
It makes
Yeah,
first. It makes
it's
two.
This is
It attempts
fine.
to make 2 pseudopod attacks against you. First is a natural 20. Second is a.
I'm sorry.
It's a 12.
I'm sorry,
Can
Angie.
can I
Why
Use my
is that
reaction.
better?
to cast
True strike.
about
shield? Fist shield.
Want to do that?
Yeah.
You should.
So you shield one of the attacks, in which case it will make a 3rd attack against you,
Why?
which also misses because I rolled the same thing. So it's another 12, which because your shield still hits. So only 1 pseudopod attack hits. Let's see.
It's only natural 20 with double damage, but don't worry about it.
It's also still on fire.
Yeah, the only thing that hits is indeed a natural 12.
But I can reduce fire damage though.
Oh, that's true.
But 1d4.
But when they fall.
First, you suffer
Hey, it's something.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it would actually work.
It's okay, it's not your fault.
12 points of bludgeoning plus 7 points of acid damage, as well as it's on fire. Natural 20. 11 points of fire damage.
I'm gonna
You can't because you use your reaction.
Because you're already using the shield.
And Angie, you are currently
Restrained. And on fire.
restrained and on fire.
Aw. I can manage you.
Then you're just in a pocket dimension, restrained and on fire,
No,
or
you
just on
wouldn't be
fire,
restrained. You would just be on fire.
unconscious and on fire.
Nice.
Alright, after that, Zira and George are on deck.
Okay, am I gonna do it?
Do it.
Do it.
Yes?
Do
Sure, I
everything.
don't know what it is.
Do it all.
Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Really good at that problem.
Yeah, that's probably.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah.
Makes
Sad.
it.
Yeah, it's like a +8.
Well,
or
he
something.
filled it.
It has-
fine
Oh, well.
because I had a subtraction of 8.
It also
Yeah.
rolled a 1.
Also roll a 1.
Yeah.
It rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Plus
it's
8,
all-
minus 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it has a plus 8 on Constitution. Okay.
But
good to know.
still, I could like anything less
Does
than an
anything
8.
happen?
No, of course
Nice.
not.
Anything else you want to do?
No. Can't
Right.
really do anything.
In that case, after Zira, George, it's your turn. As Zira tries to cast something, it doesn't seem to take effect on a big bubble.
Yeah, it had that same effect. Instead,
You can still try it.
Do something good on it.
he said he used its first legendary resistance.
I mean, that's just a manner of speaking.
No, that's just a very incorrect matter of speaking, if that's not what you meant.
It is a way of speaking which
You
suggests.
see, maybe
and
it's
it has
maybe it's the
several.
first time it ever used it. Never been attacked before. It's the first time.
So how's it looking?
Maybe
Pretty shit.
maybe it has several.
We still took a good chunk out of it.
So instead, what I will do is
I'm gonna do it again.
no.
Yeah, it's just this large bubble of tar filled with poisonous heat gas.
I want
You just hit
first
it.
of all
Will this kobold be
a
alive when it
spiritual
gets out of
weapon or a hammer to
there? Will
appear.
the kobold be alive when
there.
it gets out of there?
It was alive last turn when you looked at it.
Here?
You looked at it,
I
right?
saw a hand, but
Yeah,
it
but
didn't.
it was
Yeah.
wiggling.
Go for it.
Does a
Yeah,
17
because
hit?
it is swirling around.
17 hits.
Like
Then it
the,
hits.
the kobold was
use my-
First time.
the kobold was waving its arm, right?
Yeah, it's just still flailing when you saw it.
Okay, so it,
So it was
it
alive.
Why am I
does, it does
rolling-
mean like
okay.
it's not alive or something.
That, or maybe its dead arm is being just wibbled around by the
Yeah.
hole.
So it takes
See,
8
alive.
points of force damage.
8 points of force damage.
Then I
Okay.
wanted to make a dexterity saving throw. Sure, it's not.
6.
That will not make it.
Yeah, it won't. Meaning it will take. Can roll 11 points of radiant damage
Okay.
from a sacred flame.
Sacred.
Nice. Small flame appears. It's still on fire.
And I will
It's even
move
more on fire.
here.
After George, Bree.
Pretty.
Oh.
I see the one in front of me.
Yes.
The sword.
Still a big.
Yep. So I'm a turn Jillian, so it's not like her head is in the way, and I can face it. Yes. I will use my bonus action to cast Barrel's Pride with the Life Drainer Rapier, and I will attack Swarm.
Go for it.
Okay. Let's see. This one worked last time. Please help me. That's a 26 to hit.
Hits. Yeah, you're gonna swing around with that. You just get the power from Jillian turning. You swipe through the screw.
So let's see. That is 8. So that's 8 extra hit points for my team. 4 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And the other is magical piercing damage, which is 10 plus 5 is 15.
Alright, for a
15
total of
magical-
19 points of damage.
Yes.
Let's see, the necrotic damage goes through as normal. And then 14, you said? 15.
No, 15 magical piercing damage.
Regardless, you're swinging through beetles with a sword.
Yeah.
Less effective than you'd hoped.
Yeah, I know. That's
Okay.
why I said it.
So you
separately.
swing through it. Still kill a bunch of them, though, to the point that you reduce the swarm in size.
Yes. I will stay here, not provoking any opportunity attacks. Now I want to kill it.
Okay. After Bree, top of the round, Angie, it's your turn. You're on fire. You're restrained by this ooze. The horse is probably freaking the fuck out.
Maybe I should have moved.
What do you
I
want to do?
think.
It's
First of all, I want to attack with my spiritual weapon.
Go for it. Make an attack.
Easy.
That's a
Whatever it hits.
It's a 17. Man.
17 plus 9.
It's a 26.
Yeah,
It's a
sorry.
plus 10 minus 1.
I know. But my head hurts. So. Thinking is hard. Always
It's
has
always
been.
hard for you.
Yeah. Why is everyone so mean to me?
I'm not mean to you.
You're doing good.
I'm your brother. I have the right.
Ooh, do they already know that on the stream?
I think so.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
12.
they've learned now.
12?
Lucas is the brother of the bear.
They did know that.
We're pro.
I mean, we could be. We look a
12
little
points
bit
of
alike.
damage.
Alright, 12
No,
points
right?
of damage to...
Don't.
No, we don't.
Don't.
I mean,
No, don't.
you see this?
Don't go that direction. I
you-
refuse to make this Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah, you swipe it with the rapier from behind, and there again, like you see the same like pff of gas come out from it. What else? Oh, by the way, you do suffer 3 points of fire damage at the start of your turn.
Sure, fine.
Yes. And
'Cause you are on fire.
Maybe you can do something about that with your action.
I.
She's gonna do just fine. No pressure.
Okay.
Do something.
Do something.
I'm
gonna
just
cast
suggesting
fireballs.
something.
At what?
At ooze.
Alright, go ahead and make, with disadvantage.
You won't do another fucking fireball on it?
This time it's just a regular fire.
That's a 17.
That hits.
Seven points damage.
7 points of damage. When you hit it, by the way, a bunch of like heated poisonous gas flies up towards you. You suffer 6 points of damage total. 3 fire and 3 poison.
Wait, now I can do the reducing thing.
Yeah, you can. If you want to use your reaction again.
1.
So you only took 2 points of fire.
It's 1,
It's something.
3, 4, 5.
Is it?
No. I wanna move away.
Restrained.
Oh wait,
I mean, your horse can move away. You'd still be stuck in the ooze, but your horse can fuck off.
yeah.
Okay. It does provoke opportunity attacks, though, if it does that. From both the swarm and the ooze. But you can still allow Mel to do that if you want to.
Wait a second. Then I want to know if he survives.
We'll see. Or roll 2 natural 20s, maybe not.
I will give you one case you missed it, whenever it hits, it seems to restrain something. So your horse is going to take the damage and be restrained.
That's not good.
It's going to be further away.
Never mind.
And on fire.
And on
Never mind.
fire.
It will stay away.
Okay. After you, it's Theodore's turn.
It's concentrated on haste.
Yeah, he is, and he doesn't have any third level spell slots anymore. Okay. Careful, Utzel.
Pebble.
He's gonna catapult this way, which will go first. Try to if it hits anything, it will stop. It will first try to hit the ooze. If it misses that, then you, then first the swarm, then you, then the other swarm, then the ooze, whichever hits first.
Oh god.
Well, first the ooze, or first the
the
first swarm makes a because he's all the way over there. Makes a dex save. That's a natural 19. So the swarm make it out of the way. Make a dex save.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's
Or more.
15.
15 just succeeds. So you duck out of the way. The other swarm.
Oh, what? Whoa!
The other swarm fails with a 13,
Aha. Nice.
which means
Careful, it's
that swarm in front of Zira.
It
Explodes.
stops in its track by flying.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like
Let's see. The swarm
If it hits one
suffers
fly, it stops.
7 points of bludgeoning damage, which is halved because it doesn't deal that much. 7 points. Okay, so that swarm is still there. And that's Theodore's turn. After Theodore, it's the swarm's turn. One swarm is going to first attack Bree. She's flat-handed. For a 9 to hit. The other one will attack Zira. For a 8 to hit.
No.
Okay, both swarms fail. After the swarms,
They
Utzel.
are weak.
I wanna,
Wait, hold up. Do you have all your hit points?
No.
Do you have all your hit points?
No, I
Yes, I do.
In that case, against you, it would have been still ass 11.
don't. No. Still
Oh,
don't.
it has an ability so it can do.
It's like
with
attracted
advantage.
to things that are damaged. They're flesh beetles.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Utzel.
I should have worn my blood-soaked cloak.
You are wearing it, I'm assuming.
No.
Well, you're not wearing it? I'm assuming you're always wearing it.
No, I'm not wearing it right now.
No. Okay. That's a
That's
shame.
so fashion.
Utzel.
Yeah. It should.
if I can get over here, which I can probably, can I
I
flank
will
with
get
it?
dirty.
Without taking any opportunity attacks?
I only wear it at appropriate
Let's see.
places.
I mean,
Let's
even-
hospital.
10, 20,
Jesus.
30, 40, 50, 55, 60, yeah. You can...
Yeah, they can
I
always
still
use
have 30 feet of
blood
movement left.
Then yes, you're technically flanking it with 0.
Just rush through the mud.
Well, you can like... Gonna make
I
your way
mean,
through.
that's within 60 seconds.
Yes.
No, Utsu is looking
6
like that
seconds.
lizard that walks on water.
Yeah, basilisk.
We don't have to walk on
I want to make
Yes,
5
we
attacks
do.
against this thing again, so
Go
I'll
for it.
use another key point.
Are you sure about that, Bummer? I'm just saying. Last time a bunch of gas happened.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
First one is a 16, that's a 24 to hit.
For hits.
Second one is a... That was a 9. So that's
Monkey hold horse.
17.
Also hits.
Oh, this one is relatively ass. There's a 14 to hit.
Also hits.
Yeah, this is dirty 20.
Also hits.
Dude has a pretty sucky AC.
Yeah, and another 9 for
15 or something.
yeah, for
Has
15.
no cover.
No more. 17. Also hits. So
Yeah.
all 5 attacks hit.
So like
Aight.
8 or something.
So that's another 21
Maybe
plus. Roll ass on these dice. This is why I like having just like.
Yeah.
It's
Just like zombies.
This is 27 points of damage from the
Just
gauntlets.
your dice.
Okay.
And 14. That's 21 points of damage from the.
A weapon.
Yeah, 21 points of damage from the martial attacks.
You starts whacking through it. Every time that happens, a bit of gas spurts out.
Yep.
You suffer. Let's see. This is fire damage. $12 points of fire damage, half to 6. As well as 21 points of poison damage, halved to 10. So 60 points of damage total.
Right.
It's just like every time you hit it, it kind of spurts back. It is much less lively than it was before, though.
Customer service hub.
Jesus.
That's
Customer service, how can I help you?
That's not Jesus.
Anything else?
No?
Yeah, with the flurry of blows, I want to turn off its reactions.
Okay.
And then...
One turn.
Want to hit it 15 feet again? Just
I'll hit it through everyone. I don't know if that's
That's not
good.
possible, but it would have been funny.
I mean, I can.
Everybody's on fire and restrained. Good job, Utsu.
Just
Can I make it? Can I knock it prone?
It's
I mean, I'm gonna
It doesn't
try.
have- it doesn't have-
the Rolodex. So
Sure.
I'm gonna try it.
sure. Well, it rolls
Maybe it's immune to
it
that.
rolls a 16. So
Oh,
Four-
but
four?
we will never know.
that's it. It rolls 16. So
Oh, it's flat. I don't know.
that's it.
Yeah. I'll move like.
Sure.
I turned off its reactions.
Sure.
So I moved like 55 feet, right?
don't forget the gas.
60. You've moved 60 feet. 65.
60 feet.
60. Yeah. Because you stepped out 55, now 5 feet more, 60 total.
No, that one just
You got
got
30 feet of movement left.
alert.
Sure, there's something happening with the snail.
Probably.
90. I'll move over there.
Snail.
Hi, so you're over there. After Utsil, it is the Charlie Holding On's Ooze's turn. It will release gas. No, it will fart.
It farts.
It will fart. Just say that it will fart.
It's 30 feet.
Nice.
Alright, yeah, so it kind of like bulges up and like just a bunch of gas just fills the area around you. You do hear a ah on the inside for a second.
Ah, good to know
Um,
it's still alive.
Yeah, but I need everybody within 30 feet to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, something.
Am I also within 30 feet?
Is this
of
for
it?
poison?
Yes.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yes, you are.
Oh,
Is this within
That's
for
worse.
poison?
Yes, it is for poison.
Okay.
So the dwarves have advantage.
Well, I'm fucked.
Hey.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Theodore's the only one that's not within that range.
Wait, is this in
That's because
Constitution?
I pushed it back. No
Yeah.
problem.
It's a
So
Theodore.
it kind of like deflates after that and like fills up relatively fast after that again. What'd you get?
Wait,
13.
wait.
Failure. George, what'd you get?
7.
Failure.
15.
Failure.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Fuck.
god.
11 plus 6, 17.
Success.
Ah, okay.
14?
There you go.
Failure.
Well, it's my first damage, so.
15 was already a failure.
Let's see.
That's true, it's only the first damage. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah. Same for me.
Sure, I'll be
We're cool.
fine. This is not my first time.
80
I hit it 10 times.
You hit it.
Oh.
We'll be fine.
But you have fists to hit it with. We only have weapons and I.
You can still hit it with your fists.
Yeah,
You
but
can still punch it.
But
It doesn't
will
do anything.
less. Yeah.
It doesn't do
But did he
anything.
fart with chest?
Everybody who failed and isn't resistant
Yeah.
suffers 25 points of poison damage. By the way, also make a Constitution save for your horse and for your horse.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh,
still
right.
standing.
Jillian, please.
And
What
for
does
the
a
ones that
horse
are
have?
resisted, 12 points of poison damage.
What
So
does
6
a horse have
Hooray.
for?
Because I succeeded and then I have.
And you're resistant, yeah. For you, it's 6.
Oh,
Let's see.
+2. Mine. Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
10.
You throw another
Is
save?
No, that's the horse.
Oh.
10?
What did
Horse
my
fails and
horse
also
have?
suffers 25 points of poison damage.
My horse also had a +1 on extra on Constitution,
Ooh.
right?
Yeah, because I think you upped it.
Yeah, I also
Well,
think
what's it?
it is.
Well, then it make a Constitution save.
Yeah, it was, but a normal riding horse has.
That's +1.
Yeah, so it's +2 right now,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
same
okay.
with me.
That's 20!
Okay, well, it succeeds, but still suffers 12 points of poison damage.
Okay. What's the points again?
51.
I don't know, I can't
Score.
find it anywhere.
Well, you all
Oh,
rolled,
wait, here.
you all rolled something differently.
It's
So
exactly. 49 she has.
No.
49
lost 12.
minus 12.
Everybody who failed also suffers.
Oh. Oh shit.
I'm still on fire.
And I
We're all
lost
started-
25. So
Everyone else is now also still
minus
is also
13
on fire.
is 39.
See. Your horse. No, you both failed. You failed. You succeeded. Your horse succeeded. Anyone else succeeded?
Yeah, me and the horse succeeded.
Okay. Everybody who did not succeed suffers 17 additional points of fire damage, which you're resistant to,
Haha.
for 8
What do we exactly take?
fire damage.
How many?
17. Your horse, on the other hand, suffers 8. Because it's
Oh.
hot gas.
I also suffer.
You suffered 8. Yeah, I 8 because you saved,
And
4
then-
because you're resistant.
Yeah.
Angie goes down.
No.
Okay.
Angie goes down. Angie's not okay as
Minus
well.
17.
Angie falls off the horse.
Horse runs, I guess.
39 minus 17. That's
At the start of your
22.
turn, the horse will begin to act as it would act.
I went from 64 to 22.
You're still
in
restrained
one
on
hit.
fire, actually.
Uh,
Fine.
You're even more on fire.
And I was
now.
just like, I haven't been hit before.
After that,
Gladly, I wasn't.
after that it's Zera's turn.
Oh,
It won't be fine. I can
the
do
horse is gonna
shut
die.
Wait, I have to make a Constitution
Again?
saving throw, right?
Yes, for your spell.
How many?
1. Because you took 17 plus the 25, for a total of 42 points of damage. With the so the DC is 21,
Wait, am I
which
getting?
means you have to roll a natural 20.
Am I getting sucked in into
no.
the ooze?
The odds are
For
there.
fuck's sake.
Am I getting sucked into the ooze?
At the moment
Nope.
you're there.
It's an 18.
Because I'm still
18.
restrained, right?
Your spell's gone. Yeah, so you're here, like within 5 feet.
Okay.
And your
Okay.
spell's gone.
You're still on fire, understand?
No, I thought I would be
Zero.
like, in the ooze, but no.
No.
It's fine.
Not yet.
Okay, wait.
Sure.
I'm thinking.
Sure.
'cause
42 points, points of damage. It's
The
not
horse is
enough.
gonna
It's
How
not
is it
cool.
looking?
It's not cool. It's
How
rude.
badly is it looking?
You insulted me.
I will insult you back.
How badly is it looking?
Pretty bad. It's
Pretty
like,
bad.
well, for an ooze, like it's less animated than it was before, but it's a fucking ooze. You're not sure. You don't know the anatomy of oozes too much.
That's fair.
You haven't
I'm
studied
not scared.
oozes?
You're not an ooze expert.
Nee, that's ooze, not
Not
cheese.
if I don't do it.
Okay.
Nah,
Not if I don't do it.
Oozes. Oh, oozes.
you'll suffer 1d6 damage this target. What do you do?
Instead of Jesus,
gonna
you say
use-
oozes.
I
follow
personally
Target
can't
Yeah.
characters.
really
You can action this.
Guys, I want to hear what Zero's trying to do.
Yeah, I could, but you know what I also could do? Give everyone advantage.
Do it.
Yeah, guys.
So I'm gonna cry for my mama.
Okay. Ralph will cower and bag.
Yeah.
Hey, after Zera, George.
So anyone who can hear you.
No,
No, I was gonna heal, but with
uh,
Gravel Car and back, I have to attack.
They are now distracted.
Seriously?
That's a good, yeah.
It's a good argument, right?
It's a good argument, yeah.
Yeah.
I give free advantage right now.
No,
Yeah.
I
You can always
will-
attack with your action and just like healing word.
I
that's
will
true,
do.
that's true.
But
Just
my
like
horse
dunk.
is dying.
It's
I will
just
do
the
a
horse,
beautiful
though.
mass healing.
You can buy
word.
another one.
Mass healing word?
On who?
Yes. On who? So there's 6 people I can target.
The creatures.
6 creatures.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's within
ooze.
40 feet. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's heal.
No, like I can do Utsul
Squirrels.
because you
Yeah,
lost health.
That's pretty
Well,
good.
you lost health. The
Lost.
horse lost health. Bree and the other horse. Right? Do I forget anyone?
You
Oh, I
should-
forgot myself.
You should.
Yeah, that's 6. That's 6.
Come on, you should.
I
do
will heal
Angie.
Angie.
Not Jillian. Do Angie
1,
instead.
2, 3, 4, 5. I can heal the. Is yours damaged? Right. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it
It
is.
only has 9 hit points.
She wanted me to provoke an opportunity.
I
And if
will
we don't
heal-
have a horse, we have
I'll heal Jillian as
Problem.
well.
as well. Jillian.
The other one, you mean?
Lancelot?
It's the same. It's a horse.
thought it was
The other
Lancelot.
horse.
No.
Sorry.
She was,
I will heal Lancelot.
She was so convinced it was friends and
Okay, well, 1 second. Everybody's talking. I'm confused about who you heal.
So I'm gonna heal everyone in the party,
Yes.
and then the fucking horse. That's
Okay.
Not Jillian and not Theodore. Everyone else will
That's fine.
be healed.
Yeah, Theodore,
Theodore's out of
I'm
range.
pretty sure he's not even hit yet.
No, Theodore's at full health.
And he's also out of range, right?
Yep.
No,
So
60 feet range.
Everyone
40.
gets 7 hit points, guys.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Give it up for the 7 hit points.
Yeah.
Well,
I
to
wanted
save
to
your
make
life.
a dexterity saving throw as well.
Wait, us?
Dexterity saving throw.
I have a natural 20.
That is a roll of 15, which makes it a 15, which I think is your
That's
DC.
my DC, so I guess it's 16.
It dodges out of the way.
Do something for which you could roll.
Well, I don't. Well, I guess I could have melee attacked it.
You're taking damage.
After George, Bree, it's your turn.
Yes. I have the swarm in front of me, but I'm not
Yes.
seeing Barrel's Pride anymore.
You do see, by the way, that the ooze itself is like it's less moving and it's more becoming just this massive bubble.
It's gonna explode, isn't it?
Maybe.
Bree, what do you want to do?
Well, first I want to take out that thing. So I'm redoing Barrel's Pride because I want to get it again.
You're repriding.
I'm repriding. That's me. I'm proud of
How dare you be
You also
pride
gain.
in a month that's not your
You're pretty low, right,
life.
at the moment. Hit
Every
points.
month is
29.
Pride Month.
Right. You'll gain an additional 5 temporary hit points.
Oh.
As the rapier casts false life on
Oh, okay.
God dang.
Thank you.
Oh wait, I still have Death Ward.
you. Yeah.
I'm alright.
Good.
Death Ward?
Yeah.
I've never used.
The Fey Wandering Trader dude cast Death Ward on Utsil, which lasts until used.
And I forgot it the last time.
You gave it T.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will
I was
attack
kind
it.
to the ooze and I
The
used
swarm, I mean.
To the Fae.
Go for it.
The Fae.
That's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
21. 21.
9 plus 10.
Woohoo!
21.
So that is. Let's see. That is 8 plus 5 is 13. Magical piercing damage. No.
Okay.
No, sorry. Doing the wrong. 15.
15 points of magical piercing.
Yes, and 2 points of necrotic damage.
Alright. One sec. 15 points of piercing damage. Doesn't deal as much as you'd hope.
Yep.
Still enough. And then slashing that, or necrotic?
2 necrotic.
Okay, it's still there.
Still there. Yeah.
Still just
Yeah,
How many are
HP.
left?
I think
a lot.
Enough that it's a swarm.
Enough that it's a swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can bug you.
I'll still be alive
Do I stay here with 1 hit point?
I don't know, do you?
You could step off your horse and just walk. Leave the horse. Deal with this.
That's a good idea.
Would I or Jillian provoke an opportunity attack?
Depends who you move.
Well, I move Jillian.
Then Jillian provokes it.
Okay. Well, I guess that's worth it. Okay, I will move Jillian out of range from the beetles, and I will get behind Theodore.
Okay. The beetles will make an opportunity attack
Of course.
for 17 to hit.
Jesus. Yeah, Jillian has a 10 AC, so that will hit.
Okay.
normal riding
Jillian
horse.
suffers
Jillian.
7 points of piercing damage
Okay.
from the bites, as well as 2 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And the swarm will use its reaction to cling to her. So
Yeah,
they're
of
all
course.
over her and beginning to bite and stuff like that.
Stupid beetles.
After Bree, top of the round, Angie,
But luckily, it's on her.
We're on fire.
On me.
I know, I'm aware.
you suffer 5 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
There you go again.
No, it's 7.
Here we go again.
The horse move. Does the
Oh,
horse
shit.
move already?
Well, the horse will begin to move in the way that the horse would, which at this point would be running away and using and disengaging for it, making fucking sure that this ooze isn't attacking. So it just fucks off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I.
Horse is like fuck.
It's probably standing
Yeah,
next to
it's a
War
very
Horse.
smart
The
horse.
first time, that's like next to Warhorse, like looking at the distance, like fuck.
Like,
Horse is like.
I'm on fire.
I'll try and hit it with the rapier.
Go for it.
does the rapier also have advantage?
No.
Nope, because it's a spiritual weapon.
Creature.
You stand up.
But because the enemy is distracted.
You say all attack rolls against it have advantage.
Let's
Or should
see.
say every creature
Do you
has
stand up?
advantage.
I still think it's.
Your
Yes.
allies
Go ahead. What'd you get now?
against enemies.
What do you have now?
I have a 24.
Alright, go ahead and roll again, see if you got a natural 20. Otherwise, it doesn't matter anyway.
Nope.
Doesn't matter anyway, but that hits. Go ahead and roll for the damage.
That's 9 points of damage.
The rapier hits the large bubble, at which point the bubble
Oh, fuck.
detonates.
Mm-hmm. That's why I got out of the way.
Because it does die,
I couldn't even do that.
but
Because it isn't a turn yet.
let's see.
Yeah.
I need in 10 feet. I need Angie. I need Zira. Angie and Zira need to make a dexterity saving throw.
And the Beatles.
Oh yeah.
No, sorry. Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And the Beatles.
And the Beatles,
Thank
actually.
you.
And
It's
that's
going down for real.
butt cheeks for the Beatles. Beatles fail. What'd you get?
Again.
24.
That's a success.
That's a 12.
It's a failure. Alright, so the
No, bye
Angie
bye.
and the Beatles failed. Let's see. So
Angie and the Beatles.
the Beatles.
All because
Yeah,
of
the Beatles are
Engine in the sky,
Die.
diamond.
You know
No,
what
it's just-
I mean. And
Alright.
wish was when we come back.
You suffer 14 points of fire damage.
More.
Oh, sorry, 14 points of poison damage, which the swarm is resistant to.
I have a question, yeah?
1 second. 14 has it to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it all count as one?
It all counts as one hit.
Okay.
And I need
Done.
Angie as well as Zira, the swarm, George, and Utsul to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm good.
I'm. For me, it's 7.
Yes.
Poison or just nothing.
Yours is 7 because it's half because you make the save, but then make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Ah! That I'm not good at.
Okay. Let's see. The swarm also has to make it, and rolls a 14, which with its bonus just succeeds.
It doesn't matter.
What'd you get?
Not for
9.
you.
Failure.
I'm already down.
Oh right, you suffer damage regardless, but it's still part of the first hit, so you're just down.
Yeah, then it's.
Until this whole thing is more than 76, I think. But it doesn't-
No, it needs
Oh,
to.
wait.
It needs to be.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever I'm gonna roll next plus a 16 needs to be more than 70 before it kills you. But I don't think we'll reach that.
But I'm down, so.
19.
Yeah, you're down.
Yeah, you're just down.
19 is a
You get
success. Yeah. You don't have to roll. Good.
So I can
Natural
take
20
70
for
out of
22.
it.
Success. So you fail, down, success. And the Beatles succeed.
You need
The Beatles,
a
as well
17 and a
as
natural 20.
everybody. Okay, and basically everybody except Zira suffers 5 points of fire damage.
That's half again for me, actually.
That's half again for you.
And for me as well.
That's exactly enough to kill the swarm. So the swarm is gone.
Does it also deal 2 damage to me?
If you succeed at 5, yeah, 2 of you. And you suffer 10 full points. And for your, that's a total of 26, but that's not above your maximum.
So you're not dead.
Angie's just down again.
I'm just down again, but so I couldn't
So yeah,
take
you-
30 out of the way.
You hit it with the rapier, then it explodes, now you're down. That's it. Theodore's turn.
Wait, what? Oh, wait. Shit.
Theodore is gonna go like, oh no. He's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna move over there. Can't really catapult the thing, so you'll dodge. Then it's a swarm's turn.
Oh yeah, there's still a swarm left.
Yeah,
The swarm that's on Jillian
Yeah.
will begin to burrow.
Oh no.
Let's see. I need Jillian to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Come on, honey. You can do
Yeah.
it. No.
No.
What did you name?
No.
You shouldn't stop doing that.
Why did I nay?
Me.
How could I have made?
Nee.
No, was being with.
No.
Did you get-
Nee. That's a 5.
It's a failure. Suffers 14 points of piercing damage,
14. Okay.
as well as
Okay, I'll accept that. Just
5 points of poison, so a total of 19. And I need Jillian to make another Constitution saving throw.
No,
As now, the beetles are not just on it, but begin to burrow into its
She
skin.
has 1 hit point left! No!
She has 1 hit point
She
left.
dies, honey.
Yeah.
No, she's just
Yeah, that's 10.
unconscious.
10.
It's not enough. I know.
In that case, Jillian suffers 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
This tired horse.
After that, Utsil, it's your turn. Angie's down, on fire, still.
Can I?
Oh, but, sorry.
Yeah, that ooze is gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can he save the coat?
can go look
Yeah,
for
the kobold is more important.
You can go look for it if you want to.
I mean, it is. The
No, I want to move up to Angie and
Okay.
Put out the fire.
Emitter.
Still
can
left.
Serial
Punch
blows.
out the fire!
can I use one of? I have 2 actions, right? What can I exactly use? Can I use a potion with the other action?
Can you flip and roll me?
Well, you can use a potion with a bonus action on yourself.
Angie.
I would say yeah.
The other
So
action.
I want to use one action to put out Angie.
Sure.
Put that Angie out of her
So you can
misery.
roll Angie around
Yeah.
till the fire start and slap her a little
And
bit.
then
For a little bit.
throw a potion.
Okay, go
Throw
for
a potion. No.
For 3
it.
health.
Open your mouth.
Or no, wait, 4 health. It's +2, right?
Yeah.
It's 2 + 2. So that's 4 health.
I'm alive!
I mean,
Four
This
health.
one is still no property.
Still have a bonus action. I don't know if you want to use it.
HB4.
And some movement.
That's too expensive. You shouldn't use it.
I mean, I used 10 feet to get to her.
Use all the rest to get to here and punch the beetles off the horse.
I mean,
Punch the horse.
Ancient.
I don't have another action though, so I can't punch again. Right?
You didn't attack, so you can't use your bonus action to attack.
No, exactly.
Sad.
I'm pretty sure you can still spend this key point for your blow, so that you have to attack first. Otherwise, you
If you
spend a key
attack
point.
one thing.
I think so.
Yeah, then you
because
can't
that's
attack.
the martial arts rule of the monk. You can use your bonus action to make an unarmed strike when you have attacked.
Okay, then in that case, no, you can't. Even with
I
your
mean, I can run around this lake with like using a key point to
blows. Sure.
do
I don't know.
dash as a bonus action and dash.
Do you want to just stay there?
Yeah, no, I'll run around. Yeah, I'll stay there.
Alright, after Utsil, that one doesn't exist anymore. 0.
Can I realistically, if I throw some random shit at it, only
No.
hit the bugs now? Yeah. Sad. Also, that is how far away from me?
5, 10, 40 feet ish.
Yeah.
I also have my half movement.
I can make the bugs make a constitution saving throw.
That?
Not Julian.
Both.
No, she has 1 point of exhaustion and 1 hit point.
Like,
so-
yeah, the
It's-
beetles are covering it. But if you miss, you hit Jillian. Like, I'm gonna have you make a roll for that. 'Cause-
But then technically I have advantage
It's part
on
of
the
the
roll
sword.
because it's on Jillian. Which is, you know, my perk.
I'm also.
I would say no
within-
for this one because it's not.
I'm within
Breeze
five
is-
feet.
makes sense.
That's
But
not
I am
my
within-
Breeze also-
I'm
The
within-
fact that I let you make a roll is special.
But I'm within 5 feet of her.
Don't stretch it.
Yeah, the fact that Breeze within 5 feet will give you.
I'm on Jillian, so
Well, then I have advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
come on, do it.
we'll go for it.
Hold up, just to make sure your back can. What kind of things can it do to it? What's the conditions it can give?
Blinded, charmed, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned.
Sorry again. Blinded.
Blinded, charmed, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned.
Okay, go ahead and make the roll.
I think it has lots of resistances
immune
or
to
immunities
most of
to
those
most of
things,
those things.
I'm just
Yeah.
really hoping I can either
Yeah.
They're swarms.
stun or paralyze them.
Swarm
But you
is
know,
immune to almost every.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try, because it's like literally the only thing I can do.
Yeah, but please don't hit Jillian.
Or do
I mean,
Jill.
Jillian would only be stunned At
That's
least
a
it wouldn't feel
23.
pain anymore.
That does
Maybe.
it.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll for what the condition is.
Oh please, let it be something useful.
Paralyzed.
Yeah, we're banking on rolling a 4. No, they're frightened.
Swarms immune to fright.
Yeah, that's sad. I was banking on that
I was
Could
four.
have given that.
It's
a
not
little more.
It's not technically immune to blinded, but it has blind sight.
Yeah.
It could have been poisoned. Actually, that's actually a thing it can be.
Oh, that would be fun.
That's really weird.
It's weird, but it would be fun.
But so that just gives it disadvantage on the
Paralyzed?
saving throws. No. Anything else?
No, that was literally the only thing I could possibly do.
George.
Yes.
the horse.
Help me.
Banish the swarm.
Yeah, banish the horse.
Can't banish something that's a swarm. Spell
Yeah,
target
then
on a
banish the
creature.
horse.
Banish the
No,
horse.
not Jillian.
Yes.
No.
She would come back then, you know.
That and Bree falls to the ground in a
Yeah.
swarm.
Yes.
Well, first of all,
But Jillian would survive.
I want
okay.
I
the
mean,
beetles to make a dexterity saving.
Well, the beetles are
I
inside
don't
Jillian.
care. Jillian will take the damage as well.
Okay.
good.
They make a dex
You
save.
buy a new horse for me, George.
No, I will not buy you a new horse. I will
Well,
save
if you
your
kill
horse.
Jillian,
That's a 20.
It will go down.
That is a
You
success.
can
Okay.
heal it
So
afterwards.
nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Alright, anything else?
I will.
Banish Jillian.
My hammer is very far away.
It is, but it can move.
It can certainly move.
But not enough.
What is the hit point? Well, first of all, what are the hit points of Jillian?
1.
How much damage has this thing been doing?
A lot.
Okay.
At least 10 hit points.
At least 10 hit points.
At least.
Okay.
So
I'm
healing
sorry,
word
Like,
is not gonna help.
uh,
But I can
Just
also
heal
healing
it
word.
afterwards.
Would a new horse help?
Yes.
No.
Second, I
I
don't
would
think
call it
Jillian
Ember,
is
This is
ever
why.
Like
gonna
my
make
car.
it.
This is
Like,
why I don't get horses.
I'm gonna healing word it anyway.
You shouldn't get attached to it.
Yeah. I'm gonna die
That's
anyway.
why I named it after a cousin.
to
get
Because
attached
it-
to it.
The cousin also dies.
Yeah, they died anyway.
Well, unfortunately, I rolled shit. So,
What'd you get?
Well, the favors are.
7 extra hit points.
Okay, so she's at 8 hit points right
She's
now.
at 8 hit points. She'll be fine.
Isn't that like almost max that you can throw though?
No, I rolled a
No.
1 and a 2.
Should
Oh, you rolled 2. Never mind.
That's at second level, was it?
I thought it was the first level and you rolled a 3. I was like, that's pretty decent. But...
Yeah.
Alright. After George, Bree, it's your turn.
Yeah, I am still up. And I'm still concentrating on Barrel Sprite, and I want to try to attack the beetles, not
Alright.
Jillian.
The beetle.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll. I would say.
So like a ring.
If you miss, you hit.
I'll
Jillian. Yeah.
say it will have 3/4 cover because most of the swarm is inside Jillian right now. Which can still mean you can kill enough of the swarm to make them less useful, but we'll see. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Fireball.
Is yes. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah, and roast the half thing you love with it. Yeah, that's a good
She's done that
idea.
before.
Yeah, she's done it.
Not the half thing she loves.
Ah,
But halflings is
halflings in general though.
Halflings is her specialty.
It's their speciality. The
I like,
chef.
I like them crispy.
I'm this close to walk out of the room right now because I'm that uncomfortable. And that's also the roll. That's 12.
12 missed regardless. So you kind of like try to swipe and you get some beetles off, but not enough to negate the swarm.
Yeah.
Is your action?
Yeah.
Bonus action.
3rd level healing word on Jillian.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm desperate.
She's desperate.
I mean, if the horse goes down, you can heal it afterwards, right? That makes death saving throws.
I don't want to find out.
You can just answer that question. Yeah.
It's
I
also
did.
pretty cocked. 4 plus
That's not
4.
hard. That's just a 4.
So that's 8 extra.
There you go. 7 plus 8 plus 1 is a total of 16 hit points. It may survive.
It may.
It also may not.
I want to. Should I dismount?
It's half your movement. You
Yeah, but it's a pretty hard decision to make because if I dismount, Julia can go anywhere. You shouldn't. I shouldn't dismount.
What do you do?
I don't.
Like, Angie, you're on deck, so start thinking about what you want to do.
Yeah, I already know, so
Good.
I tell her doing this one.
No, I'm staying.
Alright, Angie, what do you want to do?
I guess.
Second level magic missile on the swarm.
Okay.
Yeah, that always.
It almost hits.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a
Right.
good one.
I guess, yeah.
I'll say make a spellcasting ability check. Or I would say make a single attack roll to see if you because technically you can't even cast magic missile on a swarm. I'm allowing you to though.
You can only.
You can't target
Target
anything
one
that
creature.
targets a single creature. I'm allowing you to attack it with firebolts and attack and stuff like that. So make an attack roll to see if they hit, because not necessarily they're inside a creature. Which
Spell
makes
attack, right?
yeah,
That's a
and see how good you can control your magic.
23.
That still hits.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll that damage. See if that kills them.
This is second level, so
5d4.
Cards. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4.
Yeah.
4. No. 13. 15 points of damage.
15 points damage. And with that, Bree, you're sitting on your horse.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're like
yeah, and then
deciding
plus
whether or not you
fire.
should dismount and just abandon the
20,
horse.
sorry,
20? Alright. You're deciding whether or not you should dismount from the horse. You see Angie is still like laying on the ground, kind of sage, kind of rolls over. You see her like cast the spell that's very familiar to you. It's a bunch of bolts begin flying towards you, and you're like, what the fuck? As they come closer, they go from these like larger arrow-like shapes to like these very thin needles, and they just kind of slam, looking like into Jillian. But with that, you see as it kind of like comes to a stop, and you open your eyes again, you see a bunch of the beetles just kind of fall out of it. Jillian's still heavily bleeding from all the holes that they made, but the swarm is eradicated. With that, so quiet.
Can I see if the kobolds
We'll find out after the break.
Yeah.
So, we're going to be gone for about 10 to 15 minutes. After that, we'll come back and see if the kobold is still there.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
If the kobold.
And welcome back, everyone.
Mage hand!
We're not there yet.
I wanna be there!
So, as you all defeat the ooze, no, your forehead's on it.
We're not talking to anyone.
Coming in a little bit too early. As unexpected, you wait to see whether or not the kobold is still alive. And the kobold crawls out of the tar,
I was
kind
gonna
of like
check, yeah.
shoving it off themselves. Which now you can grab the chair and go ahead and sit here.
What are you for?
You came in a little too early.
It's fine.
You're
Here's your
gonna
glass.
Here you go, honey.
He was like, yes, come in.
And I'm like, okay.
Okay, I'll be joining now.
That's
And then he said, is everyone ready? I'm like, no.
So,
Should have been more clearer. I agree. It's
For
all
now-
his fault.
Yeah.
welcome to the game.
No more love. Yeah.
Let's play.
So, well, we'll do this as normal. Okay, can you describe what your character looks like to everyone so they kind of know?
Well, you see a male black kobold who is clad in rags and bones and has a skull with horns in its head and a quarterstaff, and then yeah, it's black. There's not much to say there. It's a black kobold.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, this kobold crawls out of
basically
that.
a boyfriend for Zero.
Watch Zira get a crush on this kobold. Asexual.
Yeah.
Or a gem.
So that you see crawling out of the tar.
Very much a girl.
Just to
You do look around. You try
I
to
mean,
find your
has a
friend,
Anyone can wear it.
but it's not there anymore. And you kind of figure what happened to it. You can fix that with a little bit of time and effort, but
spend 10 minutes doing that first. I don't
the
care.
first, aye.
I get out. I spend 10 minutes getting
So it kind of like reveals itself, looks around for a second, and immediately just plops down and begins casting a small ritual.
That's adorable.
You alright?
Fair.
I'm still on the ground.
What are you doing?
I guess mage hand.
Do you understand us?
Yes, of course I understand you.
Well, okay, well, it could have been that a lot of things have not been understood.
Well, what are you doing then?
One sec. Sorry. You can move a little bit to the right because the combat cam is in your face.
Right. Oh, you're right.
I also have to turn off the combat music.
No, this is the boss fight. I hope you're ready.
Alright.
Initiative.
Make a charisma save.
Oh shit.
Be afraid.
Oh, I'm
Be ready to
I'm
be
so
badass.
charismatic.
That's a 7.
What are you? Oh yeah, you're charismatic. I hope so,
Warlock.
at least.
Mr. Warlock.
So a moment passes, and that large insect thing that you saw, kind of just like out of the tar, it just kind of just emerges itself, like coming out of a cocoon. And
Oh,
then
shit.
It just kind of like it kind of just crawls out, and it's okay again.
Kill it.
Fireball.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
this
gonna run.
It's this mostly purple thing with like yellowish buttons on the back, blue stripes down the sides, and nasty large wings. It's a massive caterpillar.
It's back!
Shit.
What is that?
Now, who of you killed Mr. Fink?
Not
What?
me.
Mr. Wu?
It wasn't me.
Mr. What?
Fink.
How do you write that down?
F-I-N-K.
It's a cool name.
Think.
Fink.
You have to think about that.
I also have a pet.
I believe that's me.
Gecko.
Holding out this like large greenish gecko that kind of just looks at you.
His name is Jelly.
Like Familiar kind of flies over.
It's much larger.
Yeah, it still flies over.
Oh, so it's
So
not...
like the snail.
Oh, so
I
it's you.
also have a
Oh.
flying. I also have a flying friend.
And dragon.
It's a small mechanical dragon.
Also, it's you.
This is Jazz.
Very cute.
This is how love starts.
Apparently, this is... There's...
Also, what's your name?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Besrak.
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 Think and Basrak.
You can just call me Bess. Bess works too.
Bess works too, that's great.
And
That's
you're
such a
called
cool
Bess.
name.
Bess. So what happened, Bess? Why were you here and why were you...
Oh yeah, I go over and grab the sword.
Well, you have to wait. Like, there's still like a large pool of tar. Though the animated thing is dead, the
Mage
pool of
hand.
tar is still there, and the sword is still in the center of it.
Then, yeah, cast Mace Hand.
Oh, so both of you cast Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Alright, I would like for both of you to make a spellcasting ability check. So whatever you use for your spellcasting, roll d20 and add that to see who can get to the sword first.
A good D20. Which one's good? You're not good, so we're gonna roll you. That is a 19.
What did you get?
21.
21. Did you add your thing to it?
No, she did not.
Did you?
Yeah.
What's your total?
I think 25.
Yeah.
Well, you rolled a 19.
Oh, that's a 24.
Okay. Yeah, both of you begin to cast Mage Hand, and it begins to both fly towards the sword in the middle. You have one green Mage Hand and one black Mage Hand, and the black one just very quickly manages to snatch it. You begin to pull it out like a sword, but the moment you grab it, it like kind of like shifts and twists like a much shorter blade would, and you see that it's partially broken. Just a very nice looking handle, and then a broken sword.
Oh well, this would work. Let's put it in my bag.
Okay.
What?
Is there the blade still in the stone?
You don't know, but when she
Yeah.
pulls it out, or he pulls it out, it's a broken blade. And it's like soft earth and not stone.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's like you don't know how long it's it, but it's still like pristinely clean. It's just kind of like it has some growth on it, like plants and stuff. It's a bit dirty, but it's not damaged in any way except for the fact that it's broken.
Not damaged anyway, except it doesn't have a blade.
No, like you would
It is
you would
broken,
expect
but it's not
rust
that-
on it or cracks in the steel itself, or the blade even to be rusted and almost not usable. Except for the fact that part of the blade is missing. It's a nice looking blade.
Would there have been a blade there, or is
Mhm.
it just completely
Wanna go look for it?
just a handle? No, is it just literally a handle?
It's a handle with a piece of blade.
Okay, there is a.
There used to be a blade.
It probably still is.
So,
Right.
Bess, what's the sword for?
Treasures.
I see the love in your eye.
Well, I do must say, most of you look like shit at the moment. Do we want to take a second to just...
Well,
Yes.
you look fine, I see.
I do. I was smart. Some
I'm
of you got a
gonna-
little bit too close to the big black tar moving thing. I
I'm
thought
gonna
that
lay
would
here
be
and
wise
I'm
to.
not gonna move for a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help Julian.
Somebody should go get the horses.
I'm gonna get my
Right.
horse.
Can someone get Lancelot? Please?
I'll
I'll
make
get
some
Lancelot.
You want some tea?
Yeah, sounds lovely.
You want some tea as well?
Yes, please.
Alright. I'll go brew some tea.
I'll take. Do we take a short rest then?
You guys can go take a short rest if you want to.
Nice. Thank you.
I'm gonna grab my lute because I think we can write a song about this, and that's also a song of rest for everyone who wants to.
Bess, you would probably be at half health right now because you were in. You probably didn't. You kind of just walked into it and then it grabbed you, so you didn't really get to fight and cast spells, so you didn't lose any spell slots. But you did.
That's worth it. Oh, careful.
What does the song do?
The
Adds
song does
D6.
2 hit points. It's not much, but it is something.
Yeah,
That's something.
2.
it's good enough.
33.
How long do that 5 hit points last? I guess from a rapier.
An hour.
Okay.
So after short rest is gone.
I'm okay-ish now.
Do one more. Better.
Better than 4 hit points. Now 33. Oh.
I'm back at 51.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
I'm at 42.
1 removed from my total.
Ow!
What are you guys doing during your short rest? If anything,
I get Lancelot.
you get the horses
Doing
back. You can like
Lancelot?
set up
I
a.
get.
You do Lance.
You set up like a small like
That's
little
impressive.
camp area so you can kind of like sit down properly and have a little bit of fire
That's
going
very
so you can
cool.
set the tea, stuff like that.
I'll sit next to Angie.
I want to chat with the new guy in the group. Want to get to know him a little better.
Probably got the tea I'm making.
Yeah,
You want some tea as well?
yeah, I like that.
How good is the tea I'm making?
Go ahead and roll d20.
It's
Do you add something?
Performance.
Maybe survival for the herbs. I mean,
No performance.
goddamn.
Performance.
Yes.
Why?
Like making like a piece of art. And it doesn't matter when it's funny.
It is funny.
It's gonna be more wisdom, nature.
That's a 13. Like a -1.
Decent tea, but not amazing.
What does the tea do?
It's just tea.
It's just tea.
It's tea made from carcass.
So where are you
Do
from?
we all get tea?
How did you get
Maybe
out
you
of
want
there?
some, yeah.
Conversation at the time.
Well, I am from
If it's
here,
not too
the
hot.
swamp.
Oh,
I got here because I'm looking for treasures. Yeah.
That's it.
That's just
That's it. It's
inside check.
make an insight check. Make a deception or persuasion check, whichever one's
Of course.
fitting.
Ooh.
Yes.
16.
What'd you get?
Not that.
Probably true.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you live with a black dragon?
How do you know?
Because I used to live with a green dragon.
well, how convenient is that?
I can't say that it's that makes sense. Black
Um,
cobalt, green.
he is
Alright.
not too fondly of people, but I guess I can make an exception.
How old is he?
Ancient.
Mine is also
Oh,
ancient.
I think actually maybe we shouldn't meet
Well,
this
one
guy.
question before we move along. Are you single?
What?
Yes.
What?
Well,
What?
it's no.
She's 4.
What? No.
And how old are you?
8.
8!
That's like
double.
twice.
Awesome.
That's like twice.
It's only, it's
Why
only
are
four
we-
years. It's only 4 years of age difference.
What are we talking about?
Because I'm a matchmaker. Come on, people.
Don't talk to my baby like that.
I feel like that's like very.
So, Bess.
So because they look like they're each other, they should.
Yeah, no, that's kind of weird.
It's a little presumptuous.
Yeah, that is a little presumptuous.
Why? I mean,
So,
they seem to have a connection.
well,
They've met for like the past
Barely talk.
30 minutes.
yeah.
Have you seen the way Zero looks at him?
No, I'm not really that
I
perceptive.
recognize that look. I give one of the people.
I'm not looking at all.
Completely oblivious to whatever Zero is doing.
Huh? Just not looking. I'm not looking.
I don't know.
You're
yeah.
looking.
It's okay, honey. It's okay. It's okay.
What kind of treasures have you found?
I start pulling, I take the bag and I just shake it and you see like...
It's a relatively small bag with like a bunch of stuff like more than you'd expect begins to come out.
Do we recognize this as a bag of holding?
Yes.
It's
You can put it in the other
or
bag.
sword.
of
It's the
holding.
which one is it?
Let's all get around.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so it looks different, but it's basically a bag of holding.
Okay.
What falls out?
You see 12 different little, well now it's 12 with the handle, little trinkets. Yeah, I don't know if you want it in detail.
Yes.
Yes.
Give
Few
the
sparkly
details.
details. You don't have. You
Out
could
of
do-
the bag it falls now the handle of the sword, an enchanted fork made from pebbles and clay with the word courage carved in undercommon,
Oh.
a sacred glass orb, an ivory whale statuette that is a good luck charm, an artificial cobalt eyeball that I found at the camp that I'm from, a key made from almost indestructible translucent metal, a plain electrum piece, a raw shard of crystal that might be cursed, a shimmering brass ring, a deed to a piece of land in a realm unknown to me, a vial of bubbling red liquid which contains a devil's tongue, and a book which can only be read in dim light. And it's all in Infernal. Last three things. But the book is in Infernal.
And the deed.
Yeah, the deed also.
Also, I'm gonna harvest
Can
this
I look at those
ooze.
later?
Okay. You want to harvest some ooze.
You can look at my treasures.
That's what I'm
Look
doing.
Look at
them or
We
Yeah,
have a
look at
body.
yeah. Because how did you obtain these items?
The same way we did, probably.
I've been wandering the swamps for months now.
Yeah, it's the same way we did.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a cool
And
plan.
how do you identify like your treasures?
I don't.
Just like it's shiny?
You look at this.
It looks cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
met some people, dead bodies around, just take from them.
So you see
I have
something like this
also-
handle.
I also have something very cool. I have a blood-soaked cloak.
It's like this piece of cloth that's just bloody and it's constantly dripping blood.
It's also super cool.
It fits with my aesthetic.
Yeah, those.
You want it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a blood-soaked cloak.
Oh my god, that's cool.
So, where were you going? Because you're looking for treasures, but
Yes.
we're going to Barbadoof. I don't know.
What?
Also, ooze.
Well,
Theodore wants to meet you.
for their ooze, go ahead and so this was a huge ooze.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a survival check.
Want help
No,
with
sorry.
that?
I need you to make either athletics, sleight of hand, or survival check. Your choice. Kind of how you want to go about this. Either like
You
forcefully
guys-
try to take ooze from this, very carefully try to take ooze from it.
I'm gonna
Or
see what
with the
I'm
knowledge you
best
have.
at.
You,
Alright.
yeah, do you want help with that?
I'm looking. Where are there's survival or sleight of hand. That's both a +1. So yeah.
Yes,
sure.
that's right.
Yeah.
Do you need help with that?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll with
Yeah.
advantage, or you can roll.
Yeah,
for it, I
can
guess.
I roll? I'll roll.
So you don't. Sorry, you don't have advantage.
I'll roll.
That's fine.
Just a D4.
What'd you get?
Well,
You should have given me that advantage.
Well,
I have a +5.
it's technically still advantage.
still shit.
It's a 6.
Well, that makes it for me an 8.
You should let me do it.
You
That's
attempt
also +5
over
for
the course of some time to try and harvest
Okay.
from this creature,
It's better.
but you don't manage to get any of use. Most of it is all spoiled and unusable for you.
That's.
Sorry.
It's just
Oh well.
a 5% chance to get it. No.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's
It's harder the
an
bigger the
awful lot,
ooze
I
is.
think. awful lot, I think.
But
What?
the dragon,
To,
I was
get
just
an
wondering,
extra one.
it doesn't happen to be on our way?
You.
Is it?
Which way are we traveling again?
I'll grab the map.
North.
Well,
grab-
whatever
we're
way the
traveling
dragon
north.
isn't.
Could someone help me with the map?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Is it on the way?
You would know from your current position, it would be... Let me check. Well, you would have to go to meet them. 3 days directly north.
It went loose, no.
Oh no! The map.
The map, bro.
The map on the map. On the map.
Yeah, just
Other way around.
It's like Dora.
Yeah, this is like this.
It's like this. Okay. So where are we?
Somewhere there we were.
Somewhere down there.
Down there.
And it will be three days and that way.
Yeah, it is. You guys were traveling northwest.
Yeah, we were traveling towards Barbados.
Yeah. North, directly north, isn't perfectly in your path. It's kind of out of the way, but it's not the opposite direction, at least.
So, I mean, it's,
Little detour.
It's a detour, but it's
Quite a
funny.
detour.
Are you sure that the dragon would like us there?
I didn't say that he would.
No, but
But
But do you think
Would
he
he?
would mind very much
Would they?
if he just visited for a little while?
I might have to get in a good word or two, but I can figure something out.
I can make myself look like I'm also black.
Yeah, you're not used to believe the others. I don't.
I don't know if that's a good idea, Sarah.
We can.
I'm sure that's
I also went red.
Kobolds.
Nope, because a black kobold is not a beast.
Oh right. It's
I also went red.
it's you.
That's true.
You have to do it like that.
It's gonna be like that. We should be like that when I turn in any other
Oh, you got
colored
loose again, I
kobolds.
think. You got loose again, I think.
Yeah, but
So, just to be clear, they're not going to get incinerated the moment they get near the dragon.
No, you.
Black dragon shouldn't
No,
be
you,
incinerated.
you saved me. I'm a valuable person to the Black Dragon.
who are you?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm very confident in that.
Yes, I am also my dragon's favorite.
So there is a reason
Somehow I
I'm
doubt
a bit
that.
of doubt here. I feel like favorites are difficult, you know. A parent can never choose a favorite, eh?
How big would the chance
Oh,
really
they
be that
can
we meet
choose a
with
favorite.
two kobolds that are the favorite amongst the groups of kobolds? I'm not saying it's impossible.
Well, I was definitely favored above Rave. Just saying.
How do you know you are its favorite?
I said among one of the favorites.
And how do you know that?
Among us.
Yeah, it's just a feeling, you know.
It's just a feeling.
Do you get
Check on
treasure
that.
room privileges? Or
I want to
Make
check
a persuasion or deception check whether or not you believe that you are one of the most important ones to this dragon.
19.
+7. That's 16. So it's pretty close, but not enough.
Yeah, probably one of the favorites. Pretty confident in that.
Well, in that case, you lead on.
Oh, we're gonna go there.
I mean, George,
It means more
is
money.
extra
Come on.
It's just it's
I really want to meet the black dragon.
she really wants to meet that.
I don't want
They
to.
have acid.
George, we can
So
also
cool.
stay at a safe distance.
She has pink.
It's a dragon. They
Yeah.
can
Black
fly
dragons are
pretty
the one with
fast.
acid. And
Yeah.
have you seen my acid gun? You know I love acid.
We also
Now we're
like
not
to,
gonna do acid, young lady.
I don't think
also
that
like
has
to
been
be burned
invented
away
yet.
by acid.
No, that's only for the
Dragons
big
have
kids.
poison, and poison is so boring. But black dragons have acid, and acid is so cool.
Yes, acid is cool.
Acid
Do
also
you also have
burns me
something with
alive.
acid or not?
Us, everyone.
Lots.
Yeah,
Lots.
Lots of things.
everyone.
can I have some?
You have acid?
Do I have some?
Stamps. Not actually vials of the stamps.
Stamps of acid.
I make my familiars barf acid. next to Sarah.
Make your familiar make a dexterity check.
Do I need to make a check to catch it in vials?
No, it's just completely dependent on the familiar.
Where it burns you.
That's cocked.
Cogs.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's 9.
How much damage does that deal? Not a D4, pretty sure.
Oh yeah,
Damage
it
does that do?
is.
33.
30.
The creature must okay, then it's.
Well, no, it suffers half damage.
Yeah. 8 plus my proficiency bonus.
Oh, no.
Half, so
Plus-
that's 11.
So you suffer 5 points of acid damage as again like bars over
No, it's
the acid
next to her.
vial,
Oh yeah.
as well as your hands, a little bit, and after that the acid immediately dissolves again, like evaporates.
So no vial.
Well, no, the vial is there. Your vial is fine.
But no
The
vial
acid
with
just
that.
evaporates immediately.
Sad.
It's an instantaneous effect.
And Zina,
But it just
this
kind of came
is
up there
why
like.
we do not play with acid. and I'll.
Although
Gun!
she has a gun, we know that.
But she doesn't play with that.
Yeah, that does.
We literally see her like play with the gun every night, or well, some nights.
I do keep up the cleanliness of my gun. Gun maintenance is very important.
Yeah.
Gun
But
control.
I have one
I don't
question though.
Teach your toddler.
How did you get trapped in there?
You know, I am confident and strong, but I'm not very wise.
Okay.
I'm
just
not
walked in
very
there.
strong.
I mean,
I saw the handle on gathering treasures, so I thought nothing of it.
You saw.
I mean, the
just
dead
come out
bodies
And
laying in the ooze
sword.
wasn't.
Okay.
Have you just been gathering garbage from the swamp?
What do you mean?
It's
This is
not garbage!
Right.
It's treasures!
Theodore, it's not garbage.
Right. Sorry.
I think you got
Have
the
you
point.
just been like?
Want a piece of Electrum? No,
What's
actually,
that?
I need to keep it.
Sure.
I don't know. It's
What?
fun.
What is
Electrum.
None of you know what that is. Even you don't.
No idea.
It's a very odd like, type of metal. It looks kind of silvery, a little bit more yellowish.
Has it been used in the past before?
Not that you would know. Or no, you wouldn't.
I would have
There's
no
no check you
knowledge
can
of it.
roll that you would know that.
The history, maybe.
No, like no matter how high you wouldn't know that.
I would have no knowledge about it.
Of Electrum, no. Ah,
I also
make
have
a history check and make it a damn high one.
I mean, I am proficient in
I mean, it is about metal,
No.
right?
Yes.
Yes, but this would not be about smithing metal, so that your smith's gun would not apply to this.
Wait.
I kinda also wanna make the check now.
You wouldn't know.
I wanna
Actually,
know.
you could know,
Yeah.
considering where you come
Wait.
from. Make sure.
Wait.
Also
Dirty
history?
20.
History check. Dirty 20? You have no idea.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, you have no idea.
I wanted to try.
I wouldn't even know.
No.
I really wanted to try. I come from
I do not know my medals.
So this treasure, it's for the dragon or for yourself?
Both.
Both?
Both?
Don't worry about it.
Are you communist?
Is it like a share all kind of deal, or
Yes, the black
It has an
kobolds are
effect on me because I'm
communist.
laughing.
I thought the red
How is it
kobolds
both?
were.
is the dragon? Did he just send you out into the swamps to go and look for treasure?
Well,
Because it's what I want to learn about dragons, but as far as I'm familiar with dragons, I do not know if all parts of what you're carrying is necessarily into standards with what normal dragons would require. But also, I'm not the one who lives with dragons, so
Yes, it is.
Yes, so you wouldn't also know everything.
well,
that's why I'm
Let him
asking.
speak.
I was on my way out to find a great hoard, but that whole ordeal kind of flopped. So yeah, I had a group, and we went to the portal, and this big toad thing came out, and I ran.
A portal, you say?
Yes.
There's a bunch of them.
A toad thing.
Yes.
You had friends, you said.
Yes.
What are they?
Well, they're gone, I
Might
think.
be dead, might be hiding, scattering the swamps for treasure like me to not,
Wanna join our group?
Yeah, you're all alone.
No, I have my dragons. Couple friends.
Wanna join us until you
I don't
find
see
them?
them.
Looks like a slug with wings.
A lot of questions. I will have to consider it, but maybe. For now, would it be appreciated to get some help to maybe get into the horde?
Yes. Yeah, good.
Into which? The horde of your dragon?
I do not know if that would be such a wise choice. I did not come in to steal from a dragon, and considering that most of you are kind of
not.
iffy whether or not you want to go to a dragon, I do not think stealing from a horde would be such a wise idea if it's the dragon's horde.
Oh,
I agree.
let's just let him talk.
Horde to be.
Horde of B?
No, to be.
2 bees?
Oh, the dragon still needs a horde.
Well, they always need more.
Is your dragon like,
That's true.
in depth or something? He's poor.
No,
Then why does he need more?
because he's a dragon.
Fucking
They always want
That
more.
does actually check out.
They always want more.
Capitalist
I
dragons
guess so.
ruling our society.
They also said something among the hobbits. It's like, don't be greedy, don't be greedy.
He's a dragon.
Hobbits are not dragons,
Just be
luckily.
happy with everything.
I
you
remember my dragon was once so mad that they came back with so little treasure. It was so
What happened to those people?
Died.
They got eaten.
Okay.
So, if the dragon doesn't think that that's enough, you're going to get eaten. Is that a fair thing to say that might actually occur?
Yeah, I guess so.
So you need more treasure for us to get safe passage.
No, it's just me. I think you guys will
Oh.
be fine.
Oh, we're just fine. We
Yeah,
can
you're
just walk
fine,
in.
yeah.
We can just knock. We're like, oh,
Well,
I gotta
I'm
get
there.
Well,
Yeah, but if you're getting eaten, then
So then we do need more treasure because if you get eaten, then we can't get in.
Don't worry about it. I'll put in a good word. I think you guys are capable of maybe helping.
No, you need more treasure.
We're
for
so good at finding treasure.
oh, this is going back.
I do not have any treasures.
Well, we're gonna find treasure. You don't have.
Are we just going to roam the swamps looking for treasure?
that. Oh god.
have you also seen a rod like to put up a tent?
Have you seen a nice quarterstaff decorated with green cloth? A little golden marble. I need it.
Stolen
Perhaps. I think it was stolen by frogs. No?
No.
Shit. I mean, that's fine.
I mean, I ran from a frog months ago, but I don't remember
How
seeing
expensive was
anything.
Very expensive. Less than I'm paying you, but still a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Just for one item?
It's significantly less than what I'm paying you, but it's still a lot of money that I do wish to not have to spend again.
That's right.
So I'm not sure if I'm going out on any more adventures anytime soon after that.
Well, you would for the dragon, but no.
Perhaps.
We can
f-
meet one now.
But what's
So
what
what was
would be
the-
the best way of approaching this dragon for a group like us?
Probably with a lot of treasure.
Let me lead
Yeah.
the way.
Well,
I have enough, I think. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'll lead the way.
So
Okay,
are we
good
going to
word.
get more treasure where you are going to get treasure, or are we going to see the dragon immediately without any additional treasures? Except for, of course, the amazing treasure that you gathered. I'm just worried. George has instilled a certain sense of fear into my heart.
I have a way of doing that.
it's not fair. It's just like it's dangerous to meet a dragon, especially ancient ones. I think.
Yes,
I heard
because
a lot
how
of
long
I
have
wouldn't know,
have
I've never met
ancient
a
dragons lived?
Go long.
How long?
No, I have not met an ancient
Many
dragon.
thousands
That's the
of
reason I
years.
wish to study them.
Thousands of years?
Oh,
More
yeah.
like 500,000 to 1 million.
Yeah, something like that. They're ancient.
Million? I don't.
I didn't think
That's a
it
lot of
was really
years.
that old. Okay.
They were ancient when I was a kid. It's already 150.
You're an ancient dwarf.
I'm not that old.
No, he's an adult.
You are very old though.
Wait, you also like 500,000?
No.
No, he's over 100 years old, right?
Oh, but he's getting there.
Yeah, okay.
I am now 116.
Yeah,
He's-
that's
he's the
really
oldest of
old.
us. And
Yeah,
then
that's-
followed by that grey beard.
He's still young.
I do not have a grey beard.
He is still a youngin'.
Then I
He's not
guess
even reached
That
maturity.
flat dude over there is following him.
What?
In age. You're a bit younger
I'm a
than George, I think.
respectable 52.
Yeah.
He's older than I am. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Is he older than you?
Theodore is
Yes.
older than George.
How old are you then?
I'm not 52.
How old are you then?
I'm 38 or something.
Like I said,
Pretty
he's still
young
young
for a
and
dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
like a little baby.
He's
I'm
not grown up.
37, I mean.
He's not grown
George is
up
not
yet.
even mature yet.
Yeah.
He's like a teenager.
Well, I'm 21 too.
That's
so-
why it was so surprising for his father that he was gonna adopt me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm legally not an adult.
It's practically like a teenager, like, you want to adopt a baby? 11-year-old kid. And how old are you, Angie?
I'm 25. As of
25.
a few days ago.
Then 8 and 4. Great age differences in this party.
I'm not just 4. I am 4 and
Which month was it again?
June.
June?
Currently?
5 months.
It is currently midway through June.
yeah, I'm 4 years old and 5 months.
Almost 6 months.
I don't know.
Zira, you don't say your months. That makes you sound like very immature.
I am 4 years old, sir.
Just go.
Technically, she would be immature then.
I am 4 years old. What do you expect?
Well, you need to start
So
growing up
Zira
now.
is
I want to sound older, okay?
is an adult before George. Who-
So you don't say the
Yes.
months.
Yes.
That's what I'm giving you as a
I mean,
tip
I'm
to
an
sound
adult.
older.
So technically, Zira can adopt George then.
I don't know if you want to see it that way. Well,
Theoretically.
considering that George still has both his parents,
Yeah.
he's not up for adoption really at the moment.
Also, I
You can
really,
also have
Like up for
extra.
adoption.
you know, I can't really adopt anything.
Yeah.
Like the way George would be able to adopt a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just go to my dragon. Yo, I want to adopt this dwarf.
Dragon says none.
Doesn't really work that way.
That's what I'm worried about, that if somebody's going to get eaten. But
I agree. We should maybe get.
Maybe
Where
you
was
should
that
pay in
horse?
advance.
You had the portal, right? With the frog. Do you know what that is?
Was it the portal?
you wouldn't
you
know how to
have
get
to
back
fill
there.
with what?
Yes.
Which way is that?
It requires a little bit of a blood sacrifice.
Oh,
We
it's
went
not-
there!
We've had that
Oh. Are we sure it was not the same? Maybe it's the same. It could have
Yeah.
been the same.
I mean, there's more like those portals. Like there were
There were
more.
more.
There were more listed on the map, so there's probably a lot more.
Didn't we note them down?
Was there
did.
treasure in that room?
is there anything identifiable
we
about
took
that?
treasure.
Where did you find yours? Did it happen to be in a cave underground or somewhere else?
I think it was above ground. Right.
Well, then it's not the same.
Yeah, then it's not the same. And there was a frog?
Yes.
Like a big frog, small frog, tall frog, white
The
frog.
giant, the god frog we killed.
Yeah.
Good
it
God.
was-
Well,
Was
we
it-
didn't kill
Was
it.
it God?
It doesn't really. That didn't really look like a frog technically. So that would mean that
I mean, wouldn't everything
wouldn't be the first
big
description I would have.
next to him?
Froghemoth, right?
Yes.
Yeah, how tall is
What did you
Bass?
Yes.
Short.
70 centimeters, 2 feet and 3.
It's taller than me.
A little taller than you are.
Sure. I mean,
So that's-
hey.
But also has
Guess
the
like-
also has the you wear like a skull mask thing with like horns that protrude higher than Zero.
Oh god.
So
Pig is back.
so what would be the plan then? If that's the case. I'm leaving that up to you. You are the adventurers. I'm just following along.
And we really want to go to the dragon.
I would prefer it. It would make up
How
for the
much
fact
did
that
you
I
pay
didn't.
for it?
Well, just like any other beast. Would
Oh,
be.
No,
just like any
not
other
ju-
beast for
Not
a
just
dragon.
like any other beast, because
I mean,
we
it
could
is a
all
dragon.
be eaten alive.
Could be. That's what I'm paying you for.
No, there's a difference.
I'm
between-
already paying you
I
20,000 gold, which, to be fair, is a lot of money.
No. We're not talking about the total. I think because of this super special monster you want to meet, and we can bring you pretty close. We have met someone who can bring you pretty close. It's worth more. You know it is.
Make a persuasion check. Intimidation in your case would also suffice.
No, I'm not intimidating him.
Ah, yeah.
No, but he would feel like it's intimidating.
Yeah, he would. That's a 9. No, wait. But it's persuasion.
That makes it a 10.
No. That's Wait, it's where's that thing? Fucking hell!
Your silver tongues would make the roll a 10. Whatever your bonuses are.
Could I help with
That's
it?
a plus
'Cause I also
7,
wanna
so
give
that's a
him-
17.
You won
17. Well, he rolled on his inside. He rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Game of 1. He goes. I guess having a little bit of money left over to spend from not having completely studied the grung and the crocodile, I could double the pay for this particular creature. But I want to get close to it and talk to it.
Talk to it.
Not just observe it from some distance.
Better make it happen.
Yes.
We can do that.
We're so
Done.
Oh, you sure
Very
about
good
that?
making him talk.
It's just 2,000 gold.
And if it attacks, I will flee.
Could you like pay us in advance?
Well, that's okay because
No,
you have to
No,
pay.
because if it kills you all, then
He's
No,
not-
no. We're not gonna protect you if it starts attacking. Like
well, same. So you
I'm
make
out.
sure that I get out alive, and you get.
Well,
paid.
if you're close to me, but
Otherwise, you don't have a reason to protect me.
if you have to stay
So-
close to me, I
Okay,
would say.
let's say this. We are staying close to you, George, and Theodore should be in the back. So,
Or closest to George.
or closest,
Closest
to
to George.
because you can boom us away. if
I'll
we
be
need
in
to.
the back because
Yeah.
How many people can you teleport away at a time? Because I can, with a slightly margin of error, possibly.
Or we can
Teleport us
test
almost
it.
anywhere.
We could test it outright. If we don't know for sure. We have time now.
First of all, we'll have to wait 2 days. And
It's at least 3 days already, so.
well, I can't teleport all of you. So we're gonna have to make sacrifices.
Or some
What?
people just stay away.
How many?
And you teleport to the other people.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Only 4.
And you would teleport. You would definitely
For
teleport. You
sacrifices?
wouldn't have to teleport yourself. You can't teleport for.
You can only teleport 4.
Yeah, you are definitely part of the group that
One
gets
of the
teleported. No, it says 4 other creatures, right? 4 additional or something like that.
Yeah, because you did teleport us
Yeah,
all
teleport
with
yourself and up to 4 willing creatures.
Yeah, so-
what we have been doing.
You definitely have to go, but that means a total of 5,
So,
including you.
But you can't outcast it, right?
It's not a spell.
Oh,
No
no.
spells.
so what
Magic
we could
item.
do
Fuck.
is have 2 people stay away.
Yeah.
And you if something goes wrong, you teleport to the other people.
Also, Master of the Skies here.
Because we're not gonna
I
fight.
can literally look like one of the black kobolds.
Well, this is setting up for failure. Are we going to go to the portal thing? Because last time we happened to have a bucket. We don't.
We don't have to go in the portal, right?
I think we
Is the
do.
treasure near or inside the portal?
I think inside there was no treasure when we were there outside.
Last
we
time
need
we
to-
went inside the portal, it was just cold.
Also, time was funky.
And time.
Do you know what's on the other side of that portal?
No.
Except for somewhere there's treasure.
And a demon frog, large frog humanoid thing. That's all I know.
Is that still there?
Multiple frogs already.
Maybe.
Oh boy.
I felt like we had I felt like the village had a frog humanoid thing as well. That was
Yeah.
demon.
Right. So you unleashed them.
how
Maybe.
how long ago was this?
Two months? 2 months ago.
We were in the swamp. We were here back then, right?
No, but when did the war
Yeah.
start again between?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
You didn't have a time frame on that.
Yeah. No, it destroyed 2 villages.
I mean, it could have
It
happened.
could
in
have been 2 months.
Wait, are you saying that thing went out and did something? Or
It
It
went
might
out
have
and
started
probably-
a war.
between.
Huh.
Oh, so that means it's not there anymore.
That's good. If that's the case.
If that's the
So
case.
I mean, we can make a little detour to see you guys treasure on the other side.
Yeah.
But if you think you have enough,
Yeah, but let's be honest.
I'm not going anywhere near that dragon.
He is bringing 6 additional people.
No,
I mean, I feel like you should know that. Like, have you ever taken like friends or guests?
No, they're kobolds were my friends.
two of us.
So
are
you've
not
never
gonna
done
be
this
there.
before. So your answer is just you just say yes, but you don't know.
Well,
Okay. Well, glad you're honest about that.
side note to that, if we are in that cave and you are in danger, should we also teleport you? Because that excludes 3 of us, I think. Because Theodore also wants to get in. He must get in, because
No,
otherwise we don't get money.
It's just 2. I calculated.
Why would he harm his favorite?
One of the favorites.
One. Why would he harm one of his
Just
favorites?
thinking doom scenarios, so.
But I also don't want to like.
Yeah, we can
In
teleport.
case it gets mad.
It can
and
teleport 5 people.
does something,
I
and
mean,
you're
it
not.
wouldn't harm the favorite, it
Sure.
would just eat us then.
Yeah.
It can. The thing can teleport 5 people, right?
So we're with 7
Well,
right now.
4 if you. Well,
That's
I am
4 plus you.
I will always be teleported with 4 other people. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
so,
no, then it can be, yeah.
yeah, so 2 people stay away.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I am good terms with the drag with Eldrin.
Ildren.
Ildren.
That's the name of the dragon? So it's not just Black Dragon?
Well,
Yes, you are also not just called human.
I am Black Dragon.
I am Black Dragon.
I am more.
I'm not that smart!
My stepbook touched me as ancient.
short name is Eldrin, but the full name is Eldrianmuth.
Elrion.
Oh no, I get why he goes by Ildren then.
I'm not gonna let that.
Actually, goes by Eldrio.
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 I mean, the name of my dragon, you have that somewhere.
Yes, I do.
You don't?
I never wrote it down in my backstory.
I have it if you want it. I don't know.
Yeah, you can give it to me later.
I'll look for it while you guys decide what you're gonna do.
It will be private information only I get to know.
So,
Gumball.
are we or are we not going to return to the portal?
We need a bucket of blood.
A bucket of blood and lots of treasure.
Well, we have a cape
That is true.
that drops
Blood.
blood. I don't know if that maybe suffices,
But we could try.
Does anyone have a bucket? We could try to see if it fills it.
How much would it drop? It evaporates after minutes.
if you like, ring it really well out. Maybe we
Try.
can do it in a minute.
Let's try it first before.
It depends on where the portal is.
And otherwise, we sacrifice someone.
What?
That's a joke. I don't. I'm not. I would never sacrifice someone. Unless.
GK.
No, I'm just kidding.
Unless.
He did lose my arm.
How did you open the portal when you...
My arm, I think the other arm is not doesn't have any blood in it.
I just cut off.
The dragon, you would know,
And it's
yours is called
Then we heal it.
Eruverth.
Can you send it to me so
Yes. Eruverth.
That's not sending.
way too fast? I
See the
haven't
way your
even opened the
dragon is
document.
named because I want to write it down.
There's
That's right, it'll just be easy.
I think.
Eldrin. No, wait, that's way different than I added.
So, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't looking.
I wasn't also looking. Yeah.
Are we gonna go to the portal?
If we think we need more, yeah, I think
Is that our first instinct on this one?
that's mine.
I mean, I believe we have to have more treasure if we want to bring strangers.
Are you sure you didn't see any treasure there?
I'm sure I didn't see any treasure there.
Any other treasures that you've maybe seen that were a little too guarded for you?
No, only the sword here. Regarded. So how that ended.
Right.
So the portal is our only lead then, I guess, and
Okay, what treasure do we have to give him?
I had a stick, but that's gone now.
something valuable.
That's considering if we don't want to go get more treasure. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Let's
these are
see.
Where's the
normal.
breast?
Well, the good barrel door
So
knocker, I'd
it's
like to
not
use
here.
some few more. Wait, the Goblin Fury short sword I
It's no
never
longer
used.
decorated, but
It's just a breast.
Necklace of the Heart I'd like to
it's
use.
still
Ruby
worth
of the Bard as
750
well.
gold.
These are archaeological treasures, and I won't be parting with them.
Well, I have these two, which
No.
I don't use that much, but Rod of Frost Shelter we used last time and it was pretty well.
My turn.
And Horn of
Sacrifice.
Stein of the Lorm, I also have never used, but it could be good.
Your treasure?
Because we can use it in this time. When you use an action to blow it, if one creature of your choice can hear the horn's blare, provided the creature is within 600 feet of the horn and not deafened. No other creature hears sound coming from the horn. The horn regains 1d4 extended charges dating at dawn, so one could get in, probably me. And I could choose someone who is staying outside and blow the horn when things are about to get rough, and we need backup.
I have this bell.
Where are you talking about doing this?
Is this for the dragon?
Or is it just like a
Probably.
hypothetical?
It's also for the dragon.
Did you grab more of those things? Because I don't know where mine are.
No, these are mine.
Aren't yours there?
I have a bell.
A bell. For that.
I have a bell.
How does it sound?
I have a
Like a
bell.
I already sold my silver flute, so don't have anything more. But I have this short sword we can.
I have a
I
bell.
guess
That's
I
what I have.
have.
Yeah,
So
you
there,
did.
there they are.
You did steal them.
I didn't steal them. I didn't take them and put them like this. They were shoved under my character sheet.
I roll out the portable hole
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I
We can
get.
give Jillian a treasure.
No,
No.
I move. I probably move Jillian aside for a little bit, and I'll grab the decorative breastplate.
I dance with
You don't have to move
Jillian,
Jillian for that.
but it would be very funny. Jillian has it on. Keep it warm.
What was the armor you made for me again? Was it chainmail? Or
Change shirt.
chain shirt? Yeah.
You have to change shirt.
Chain shirt.
2 chains.
So,
That's good.
Would that be worth something for your dragon?
I
Does it
still
fit?
wanna
It's a-
lock that.
like a large silver.
She's like that big at this point up to the sky.
No, it's just like if he likes it. Because
But is
he
it,
can't
would
use
it count like treasure?
to him?
Can I?
Do you like anything shiny? Okay,
Oh,
so
it's
we have
very
to
simple then.
look for something shiny.
Shiny things. It's like a crow.
I have many shiny
Just like a
things.
tomato
like kobolds have.
from
I have many
Troubles.
You are crowball.
Crowbars.
When a kenku and a kobold get a child,
It's a crowbar.
it's a kobold.
Can I log
And
that
it's
for a
only
second?
mimicking everything a kobold.
Not right now, but at night.
Yeah.
The breastplate.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Why?
I was logging what we found.
Well, you can forge something, right? With your channel divinity. Can't you forge treasure for us?
Yeah,
We
I
spend
mean,
money for that.
Costs
That's-
money.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Don't make anything that's necessarily more valuable.
Yeah, okay.
cost me money. So I could. It wouldn't be cheap.
But then we would also be able to give them
That's like a last
Dragonlite
resort.
gold.
That's like, he's like very mad, he's like, I need more. I'd be like, oh, give me 2 hours. And he's gonna kill me then.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna teleport away.
So, can you show us to the portal? But
Why was that such a mess?
and does the
Because it's
squeezing
snacks. These
method
always
work?
do
We don't know.
Oh, try it out then.
You're not there.
The portal.
No, but
Let's
we can
first
try it
go
out now.
there then.
The portal is like
It's actually like a day away from where you currently are.
a day's travel that way.
Okay, but
try if squeezing out the cloak now so we can think of it.
Do you have a way to measure how much blood is coming out of it?
I have the portable hole.
Well,
I fill the
And where
portable
does
hole.
How big is the hole? Do you know? No. Where does this hole even lead?
it leads to
Oh, it has a
body.
bottom. It's like 10 feet deep.
Friend of ours.
Friend.
Yeah, as you
You
can.
wanna cover
As
the
you can
pool.
see,
There's a
there's
body
a
in
vault, a person. I'll shut
Hey,
up now.
why do you keep a person in a
It's a
hole?
long story, which
Yep.
we should not be talking about it
Okay.
now. Right now, we are talking about.
Jade.
I was wondering about that, but I'm not
wanna
asking
know
any
the
You want to?
story?
I'm alright.
Can I tell the story?
No.
No.
You want to end up in the.
No, I do not.
I know you like me, and I prefer if you're not told to anybody.
So, to a dragon or to the portal for treasure?
Let's go to the portal for treasure.
Yeah. Alright.
Maybe that frog thing you wanna study as well. I don't know.
Yes.
You wanna study things.
Well, considering
Doesn't
killed
want to
her
share
friends, probably not.
I'm not sure if they're dead. They
Oh, that
It might
that helps.
be.
Yeah, that
Right.
helps. It might. Yeah.
Wait, well, lead the way. Gold.
Alright,
Sorry, you. Haha.
Best.
What's your name again?
it's best.
Bet. Yes.
Besbrock.
Oh, what is your guys' name?
Right.
That's
It's
a
George Whalen
question.
Jr. of the Soul Forge.
For fuck's sake.
But you can just call me George Whalen Jr.
Oh,
Of the
oh,
Soul
you're,
George
Forge.
will suffice.
you're a junior now, okay.
Yes.
Junior. Oh, that's also a nice name. Let's call
I kinda
Junior
like
from
it.
now.
You
Instead of
can call me
George.
Junior.
I'm
Do I also have to call you Junior now?
No.
You can call him Daddy.
No,
No one ever calls anybody that.
you shouldn't.
I call my dad.
Just like
Can I call you Dad? I'm gonna call him Dad from now on.
I'm
He said it's okay!
I'm Theodore Bennett. Nice to meet you, Bez. If you do not mind, I will not shake your hand because you're covered in ichor.
What do you mean? Here, just.
Just
Alright,
shake
thank
it.
Here, you
you.
can shake my staff. Is that
Mm.
better?
You could also
Shakes
shake
his
the mage
like
hand.
It has a little tentacle on it. Just shake
Ah!
the tentacle.
You can also just shake the mage hand.
That'd be also, yeah. Nice to meet you.
I'm Brianna Goodbarrel, but everyone calls me Brie.
Bree.
I'm Angelina Burton, but everybody calls me Angie.
I'm Sarah.
It's a nice short name. I like it.
Thank you.
Nice. Sure.
Oh, chat up.
I'm pretty sure that was not. If I'm. Yes!
Can I inside check that? Yes.
With advantage.
Yes.
The rest doesn't know anything
Sure.
about this, only George does.
But the rest immediately was like, shut up, Theodore.
Yeah, I'm just doing that because I want to shut up him and just.
I
don't
don't really mind
A
actually.
10? I also rolled a 10. You're not sure.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7, but this makes it a 10. You're not sure.
Yeah,
Rolled an 11. Minus 1.
we'll find out.
It's also nice.
Who will Bess be riding with?
Right.
Yeah.
Don't you have a
That's
horse?
the thing.
Do I?
Can you
What
ride
do you
the? Can you ride that
You have a
fly
snail.
thing?
Yeah, there's not really a snail. It's more like a caterpillar slug thing. It can't really carry me. It's like half my size. I don't
Oh, it looked pretty big.
It's
know.
half. It's half her size.
Well,
I mean, I can just
I
sit
mean,
on
for the record,
Warhorse
for a
again.
caterpillar, still pretty fucking big.
well, because Jillian is not so well, and I look at her and I see she's a bit more. She's exhausted.
I'm sorry.
Thinking of a different.
Yeah, no, other Jillian's also not looking
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
That's the one thing they share.
Got that in
Besties.
common.
Next to the name, yeah. Yeah. So I suggest that I'm only riding her alone or not at all. So, yeah.
I mean,
We can also just wait a day. So Jillian looks bad. Can handle it.
every horse has to have two persons. I mean, 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Otherwise it wouldn't
they are
fit.
not that heavy, right? I mean, you're not so
Yeah,
not
and
so
like I
big.
said, I can just sit on Warhorse again.
But
Yeah,
you
we
can
have
also
3
sit on
people on the
Warhorse.
cart, but then we still need 2
Okay.
people per horse.
That's poor warhorse. A lot of people.
We want to put another person on the warhorse.
Yeah, yeah, can have two.
Warhorse, no, Warhorse, because his carrying could only carry, like, even if it's the kobolds, only one of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
no, but-
already dragging the cart through the switch.
warhorse
You can
does
have a
19 speed.
Yes,
But we
but
have
it's still,
a cart,
it's a horse.
cart,
Warhorse
Has
is
limits.
above as shit.
a cart with 2 people plus 1 person would mean that 2 people have per horse, and everyone is on a horse.
Yeah.
That would mean that 2 people need to be on each horse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
what-
can Jillian handle that with 1 point of excess?
Probably.
Yeah, just doesn't half her movement.
Okay.
You never did, right?
No, second level would do that.
No, but even if it did, it could still
Even if it
carry
did, it could, but then be driving kind of slow.
Yeah.
Like, noticeably slower than the rest. But how do you... Theodore and George on the cart, then, I guess? Zira, are you or Bess? Which one of you is on the warhorse? Otherwise, who takes Bess on their regular horse?
I'd like to take Bess on.
Right, so-
You know Warhorse.
You're on
Oh,
warhorse.
okay.
Right, you guys begin your travel. It was early in the day when this happened. So you want to travel the day?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, late in the evening, kind of before when twilight kind of begins to set up, you do see emerging from the horizon as you're traveling north, a large half-circular structure kind of like peek over the horizon and eventually come relatively close.
Does it look like the portal?
It's similar in size. It's like large. It's like 20-30 feet up, 20 feet wide. It's a portal built into like a large stone archway,
Yeah.
but you can't go through it. Like again, it's set up against a wall. It's kind of just there. And there is also, if you get closer, I don't know. Do you guys want to get closer? Or you want to stay at a distance from it?
Do we see any movement or something around?
Make a perception check.
Uh, 18.
No.
In that case,
I think
we
it's
can get
shade.
closer.
You do when you do get closer. You notice that there is a similar pedestal, kind of in front of it. Around that pedestal, you do notice that there's like bodies.
Kobold?
No. You see 3 lizard folk that are kind of like scattered around the pedestal.
How did they die?
You want to go up and investigate that?
Yeah.
I would go make a medicine check.
Are these your fans?
Can I help
They're not.
with
Yeah,
that?
looks like
Sure.
Oh.
That's a D4.
these look a bit
Yes.
different. I think they're not black. I think. And
They're
like,
medium sized and
Did we-
they're green skinned.
7.
Did you
21.
tell us
21?
that it was also
Seven.
more black kobolds? Oh, okay. I just thought it was other people.
You don't really. Well, it's obvious. Like they're like cut up, but you can't really see what killed them. You do notice that they have quite a substantial amount of claw marks with these like 3 clawed patterns. The thing that killed them though is a large puncture wound about that big, right in the heart.
It's big, pretty obvious.
That's
And they, by the way, they are mostly drained of blood.
that's
Ah.
unhealthy.
okay. Is
can't
the portal,
use
like a big
Portal
mosquito.
open?
Is it open?
It's the Horsequito!
The mosquito.
That horse-sized mosquito we saw?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Horsequito!
Oh, that.
But did
Oh,
it have
no.
claws then?
I don't know. Do mosquitoes have claws?
Normally they wouldn't, right? Not little must.
Make a
What
nature
do,
check.
What do we know
Yeah,
about?
that's a good idea to make a
mosquitoes.
halfling with a -1 intelligence. Let's make a
You
nature
asked.
Can I
it.
also make that then?
Well,
Sure.
since I have jack of all trades, I can add a 1, so it makes a natural roll. That's a 3.
You're not sure. It's a
Yeah.
mosquito. Most insects, to be able to cling to stuff, have like not necessarily claws, but they have like little hooks that they set into things, which causes them to not be able to walk in very flat surfaces like a sink or like a metal sheet. But they can like cling to your skin in that way. And it's more noticeable like bigger like grasshoppers. Really, you can feel them pinching into you. A mosquito would probably have the similar type of foothold. If it's like that big, it might actually be like a serviceable, dangerous claw. But you're not sure.
Could be.
Do we want to figure it out now, or do we want to take a
Well,
night
some of
rest.
us are still pretty banged up, and
Yeah, let's take a rest first.
Yeah.
Do
last time you opened it, a demon toad came out.
Yes.
Yes, so maybe let's not open it.
Let's
That's-
just rest first.
Let's move a little bit back and use the thing
The roll of
we used
shelter.
last
Yeah,
time.
that's a good idea.
See, is anybody going outside of the rod of shelter?
I think the
Keep an eye.
can the horses
Yes.
stay
I-
out?
Yeah, I would too.
With the amount of people that you're trying to fit in, they would have to stay out.
Yeah. Well, how many want to stay out?
I want to stay up.
Every
It's
2
3.
people you leave out, you can have 1 horse in.
So that's 4 of the people.
There's definitely go.
Yeah, it's a
I figured.
10-foot radius. So 2 or
It's not
3
a box,
horses
it's a
would
dome,
be-
so it limits your space to properly stand a little bit.
But for 4 persons, because last time we and the horses fit in when we were with.
Right. I mean, if you want to cram it all in there, I'll see. Sure.
Yeah.
Especially if people are going outside.
Okay.
So who's not sleeping in the dome? For you.
The rest of us, I think.
Aye.
Okay.
Are you the 3 of you divvying up watches at all?
Well, I'm doing
I
the
think so.
ritual and also try to protect the forest.
After the dome begins to shape, like the 3 of you stay out and your
Yeah.
slug thing.
Good night, I say.
Night, night.
It kind of just sets to the bottom. Just a
Let us
wooden
know if you
shell.
need anything.
Come, Sarah. I'll read you a bedtime story.
I feel
And I'd like to play a little sound for that.
Tell me about it.
No, I don't think I will.
What do you think? What do you think of Bezrak?
Can we hear anything?
Nothing?
Nothing. But I see you a bit blush, I think.
Good night! It's okay, Sarah. Do you still want your bedtime story?
Yes, please.
So you go read Zira a bedtime story. The 3 of you, what are you doing?
Watches.
You want a bedtime story? Because I'm not gonna tell you what.
Thanks, I didn't want one either.
Great. Did you go to sleep?
Bing,
I
bing,
s-
do
I-
your
Because you're not gonna get it either.
I set up my tent next to the next to the.
Yep. So the 3 of you, the 3 of you keep watch out overnight.
Yeah.
Your night passes eventually without anything happening. Luckily, nothing happens with the portal. Nothing. No other creatures nearby. You all wake up the following morning, and at one point the shell disappears,
Except for the horse.
and the horses are all dead. No.
No.
It's a murder
Sorry, I
mystery.
was a little bit hungry.
Fucking ate them
I
all.
haven't eaten in 2 months.
Oh, you should
Sure,
have
ate the horses again.
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 So,
I'll make a hot pot.
okay, go ahead and roll for that.
So at night, Theodore doesn't ask or try.
Huh?
No.
Theodore just goes to sleep on the other side of the dome.
Okay.
Probably in the chariot. if George is not there, he sleeps in the chariot.
Yeah, George stays inside.
Oh goddamn! Then he sleeps on the ground, I guess.
George sleeps in the chair.
We still have tents.
Did you set up the tent inside the dome?
Yeah.
It's like there's just nails coming out from the.
It must be hella dark in there though. You have your little lights on.
Yes.
Dancing nights.
Everyone gains 3 temporary HP.
Hey,
Nice.
hey! 3 temporary hit points is 3 temporary hit points.
Yeah, it is. And it could
2d4.
save lives, people.
That's gonna save.
Yeah, that would have meant that Jillian would have been on 4 hit points instead of 1. By the way, Bezrak,
So-
you also get 3
The
temporary.
horses don't get any.
Oh, you do, I think.
I know.
Yes. I mean, one horse could eat from it, I guess.
War horse.
Are you also feeding this to Bezrak or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
If he
fucking
wants,
guys.
if he wants to.
Yeah, okay.
Up to 8 creatures can eat from it, so 1 horse could eat from it technically.
let's have
Yeah.
more horse to do that.
War horse, he tanks everything.
Yeah.
Oh, Theodore has over 70 hit points.
Shit.
Wow. He
I-
has
I
higher
always-
than
Right now I have
Bree.
over 80.
Another reason for Bree to hate him.
I have over
He has
80 as
higher hit
well.
points than me.
So,
Just keep goop.
how do you guys want to go? Is there, aside from any other preparations, how do you guys want to go about opening the portal?
There was
You can sacrifice a horse.
There's
we
like
can
a
try the club.
There's a pedestal. Inside the pedestal, there's a droplet-shaped bowl carved as part of the pedestal itself.
Yeah, so what I was thinking, if we just like hang it above that and just like squeeze
But it
it
disappears
out.
within the
Yeah,
minute.
but if it goes inside it, does it?
Last time it got absorbed by the
Yeah,
pedestal.
it gets absorbed. So if it gets absorbed quicker, then it can disappear.
Ooh, maybe, yeah.
We could just like keep doing that.
Keep doing that.
We can at least try.
And otherwise, we'll just find.
Can we try because you have the cloak now? So
Yeah.
Are all of us going in there? I'm just wondering whether or not
Wanna
I'm
stay here?
familiar with the swamps now, and I'm not so
Do you
sure
want
about whatever.
someone to stay with you?
And the I'd be taking the horses inside, like.
no.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
I'll stay
How
here
about
with you.
no? How about this? Can Bree, I'm asking nicely, could I have the rod, and then for whatever time you're in there, I will be out here. Make sure the horses will be fine, and I will simply wait for you here, rather than going into the blood portal. Please.
I don't know
I
if
mean,
you're
you will
safer
keep-
here or whether there with us.
I mean, if you have.
We can protect you and, you know.
Well, that's why I would have the dome, and I have my teleportation spell, and
And then you teleport, and then how do we ever?
well, like we.
I'm gonna send messages every day.
Also, we have the.
Yes, we have the sending stones. We can talk through that. I will not abandon you. I just simply do not want to go into the blood portal.
Well,
Makes sense.
I've dealt with wheezes before. With pussycats. Right? Who wants to stay out of combat?
I mean,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
You know what?
So here you go.
Thank you.
What are you looking at me for?
I'll be okay.
Christmas.
Couldn't
Yes.
be talking
Send a
about me.
message if
I
you
will.
want.
If
If
the need arises, I will.
And I say goodbye to Jillian, the horse. And it's just like, okay.
you don't open the
Bye,
portal
Robert.
bubble.
We're
and
not
it's like,
We're not there yet.
No,
Don't die.
Let's try this
I
first.
Because
don't
that's too
die
painful.
ever.
Okay.
That's too painful.
Okay, so we try the blood cloak thing.
Okay.
With me probably holding it and Utsil squeezing it because.
If you squeeze it, it doesn't give any additional.
You
Like,
won't.
it doesn't
You won't
squeeze
need to
out any.
squeeze it.
I mean,
Well, you can do it with one.
Can
But-
I do it with one hand?
Yeah.
It's not like. Okay.
You don't have to, but squeezing it doesn't change. It doesn't change the amount of flow coming out of the coming out. It's still as droplets. And within a minute, it also doesn't fill enough up to like fully do the portal. But the moment you drop, the blood does seem to have effect on it, and it does grow a little bit, but not enough to open up the portal.
and
But-
after a minute, the
Does that-
blood goes
the-
down again?
No, the blood, the moment it enters, it immediately gets absorbed, and that's what charges the glyphs on the sides
Yeah.
that need to go full. Because it's a continuous drip, it charges to a certain point, and that's it. Because then it doesn't keep filling in.
Okay, how far is it now? Like,
It'd be like a fifth of the way.
okay, the bodies that were lying there
Those were drained.
Those are drained.
completely?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you have horses, I'm just saying.
No.
We just sacrificed Jillian.
Which one?
Theodore, Theodore, we need blood.
Careful with that.
What?
We need blood.
No, I'm okay. That will definitely. No, none of that's happening.
Do you want to see a dragon?
Well, I do not want to bleed to death before I find a dragon, so I'm alright, thank you.
Bleed to death.
No, I will not.
I can see.
I will.
Are there
Crazy. You want
creatures
the guy
nearby that
who needs to pay us? You want him to make a blood sacrifice.
This will be just a donation, no, nothing
No,
more.
thank you.
And what
I'm
if it
alright.
goes wrong?
It will not go wrong.
are there creatures
not trust
nearby?
Nothing big, nothing.
Do you doubt my ability to keep someone?
It's not like a convenient horse that you can just go ahead and kill.
No, but maybe
I would say no.
You can go ahead and look for something, but it'll take
Yeah.
time.
I'm just saying it's not smart to do that with the one guy who has the
And
money
what
to
if
spare.
every one of us
Well, Utsil,
gives a little
tried
blood?
everything.
I don't think it's a good idea to ask Theodore. He's not even coming.
Exactly. I also don't want to die.
What if every one of us gives just a little blood?
I think that's just no, that doesn't work.
You're 5th of the right?
So we just want to get a poor soul, and we want to kill them and sacrifice them to this demonic portal.
I agree with Angie. Let's just all give a little bit. And we don't
It
have to
works.
sacrifice anyone.
So I slice my hand.
Why would you slice your hand?
Please.
Because
That's cool. Edgy.
It's Angie.
and then you
How much? How?
Should I?
How many?
My wrist
no,
or what?
here or like on your somewhere
Well, how
else,
do
not
you
on
want
your
to do
head.
that?
Here.
Because this is like for effect and this is like for drop.
Jesus Christ, Angie. How much? How many? How you? How? Okay, you begin to squeeze. Like you go. There goes your hit point. How much are you like squeezing in there?
Till it's 2/5 the way,
2/5 of the way.
maybe. And until
How many hit points are you putting in?
Let's first say 9.
Just say
Just to make
1
it
and see how much.
9.
Okay.
Just say 1 and see how much it fills it.
So you lose 9 hit points, and it begins to go a little. It doesn't reach 2/5 yet, not completely, but it kind of gets there.
Okay, my turn.
Okay. So you gotta calculate this shit now.
I know how much it is.
Well, good, but
Yeah.
well, I mean, hit points are not a concept that exists in the real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
no, but I know
Yeah.
how much it is.
Okay, 0.
So
How
did
much are you
sacrifice
donating?
your friends?
Yes.
I am donating.
Drink the blood.
Donate it to us.
By whom?
By the dragon.
11.
There's a dragon of blood flying.
Wait, the dragon wanted you to go here?
Yes.
11.
11. Okay,
That's
it
not
grows.
bad.
It grows to about 2/5 or 3/5 total. Anybody else?
I will slice
12.
like the
Kidding,
like
it
a
was
bit
12.
of my arm
12?
and hold it like
I
this.
can't count.
Yeah, that gets you a little bit above.
Like a slice.
How much?
Slice my throat.
How much are you putting in there?
10.
Okay, 10. Anybody else?
Yes, I'll put in 70.
70. Okay.
No.
And there George goes.
I put in 82.
I put in 140, it's double my health.
Then you bleed to death.
164 and
I'll put in 10.
You don't need to put in that much.
The moment you reach 9 hit points in input, at that point it hits the center. It begins to, the portal kind of begins to drip before it slowly becomes a full stream and like a waterfall of blood that kind of just falls down. It didn't splash anywhere. It just kind of hits the bottom and there. And the moment it hits that, it kind of like slowly begins to curl like a maelstrom.
I feel morally wrong.
Yeah, this feels
The
wrong.
glyphs are glowing on the other side, and very like slightly in the center, like there's a little
Clock.
gray, like no, not a clock, but like the red comes up from both sides, and it slowly begins to part again, but like ever so slightly.
Okay, we don't have much time.
Let's go in.
No, like you don't even see it go back or anything. It's just a very little bit. You can see that it's immediately no longer connecting.
Okay.
And just
We're going in then.
Yeah, but I feel like if every minute is like an hour.
Let's go in.
Okay.
You
alright.
know what that red creature said? It was open for days.
We're going in.
Sure.
You guys, alright, I needed to check where you guys are coming in. Alright. Check. Alright, so you guys all, what's your marching order going in?
I'll probably go first.
Angie goes first. Okay.
Alright.
That's a bad idea.
No,
Yeah.
you won't. I definitely go before you.
Zero goes before.
Angie.
And
Yeah,
I go
that's the-
before
I'll
Zero.
walk after Zero.
Okay, so it's George, Zira, Angie.
Uchel's next to me.
Yeah, I'll go next.
Who's just next to me?
I'm definitely trying
You
to
go
get
after-
before
you
you.
go after Angie?
George.
We're in the back.
Okay.
Right?
I'll
Yeah.
walk
think so.
after Zira to
Yeah.
try and grab her. No!
I mean, you have George, Utzel, Zira, Angie, Bezrak, and Bree.
We'll do a quick heal.
We have the bees in the back.
Alright. Go ahead and roll for whatever you. I don't know what you heal, like a mass healing word.
Oh, fuck.
You're just gonna heal
Should
yourself.
I mass healing word everybody? Is everybody like, oh, we should heal everyone?
no.
a bit?
I'm
No.
72.
I'm 70.
You couldn't even bring everybody
I'm
back up to full, I think.
Yeah, no.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna heal
yeah.
myself a bit.
Everyone has the more HP than me.
Yeah, but you're 60.
Oh yeah, you didn't donate anything.
No, they still have more
Neither did
HP
Bree.
than me.
I mean, technically I have 144 health.
Not if you not rage
If I
while you
rage.
donate blood.
Yeah.
Alright. So you
Could
guys.
have raged to make that less.
No, because then it would have been you would have suffered less hit points.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking, while we're going through the portal, I say, I'm thinking we should take Theodore always with us on our adventures, because then we have someone who can babysit the horses.
Well, as you guys step through, and you say that,
Yeah.
you guys appear on the other side. For those who look behind you, there's a regular-sized doorway with just black oil, like darkness, which everybody's stepping out of. No, what you step into is what seems to be about a about 60 foot deep, 40 foot wide room. Relatively large room. There's 4 pillars holding it up, going to the roof. In the center, no. Most notable thing. On the left side, the room itself is about 15 feet high. On the left side, there's a doorway. It reaches completely from the floor to the ground, or from the floor to the ceiling, which shows a very nasty, cavernous area with a bunch of like black ichor and ooze all around, covering it. Right outside, what's kind of like going around the edge of the doorway itself is that this fuzzy fungus-like thing that kind of spreads out into the room over most of the pillars and over what seems to be a large disc-like shape, about the size of like a relatively large circular table that's in the center of the room. On the opposite side, you see a similar doorway with like similar blackish look to it. You're not sure what darkness it is.
Do I recognize the fungus?
No.
Do I know if we were sent here to get something specific or just a horde?
There was the kobold that came back knew that there was a horde inside here, inside through the portal somewhere. Not exactly where through the portal.
There were openings, right? There were gates.
Yeah, you can walk in the area around where you stand. There's no real of the fungus. Yeah, it's completely dark. It's completely dark in here.
Oh,
Yeah, dancing lights.
I'll moonlink on.
Sure. You guys have light, but the area right around the entrance where you came in isn't super fungusy, so you're not standing on it. You have the large doorway that is currently being held up there, where the fungus kind of goes around. There's a faint glow coming through the fungus where the doorway is, and there's a smaller, regular human-sized doorway on the opposite side of this room across the fungus.
Big one and a small.
Yeah, and a similar doorway behind, like the doorway to your left, the large one, shows a cavern, like a large cave system that's completely filled with slime and ichor and fungus here and there.
Normal door is a door.
And the normal door is just a door with just complete darkness behind it. It's similar like the door you guys just stepped through. To the back.
That's the exit.
Well, I think this is the exit.
So, are we feeling the big room or the small room?
I'm not feeling any of this. I'll be very honest with you.
Yeah.
This is
Like a
what do you think? This is your idea.
To go here? No, that was you guys' idea.
Well,
I said we can go to sleep.
Well, you
Yeah.
did go here once, so where did you go?
We didn't go in. We just got intel from one of my crew members that there would be a horde in here, but he didn't give specific details.
So you never went in the portal.
No, I said there was a thing that stepped out of the portal and
You
he
said
scared
that.
us away.
Right, I thought
But
you went in.
right now we're here. Which direction gives you a good feeling?
Gives you a feeling in general.
You seem pretty evil. Wait! Your sword.
Right. And I pull out the rapier. What do you think?
Do you ask it anything?
I asked, please, rapier, you helped us before. Actually, I don't know your name. Maybe you could tell me your name when you're up to it.
Is
And-
she saying
What?
this out loud?
Yeah, I'm all saying this all out loud.
I'm a
And
bit
maybe you
worried
can show
about
me
you.
where some
Yeah, me
life
too.
is, and I use my action to.
Do you always
check.
ask a name when you're like talking to a sword?
I thought it was
Yeah.
like an innate
do
magical
that.
effect.
I think.
Just gives your
I
sword a
think I should have
name.
a discussion with that.
Why do you think my last rapier was called Barrel Sprite?
You do hear,
Oh.
whilst they're beginning to talk to you, like just it's completely ignoring them. Like, well, nice of you to ask. My name is Varula.
How do I spell that?
Jason Varula.
Varula.
VARULLA.
VER
No, VARULLA.
LA.
And it goes. Well, aside from your friends here, I don't necessarily sense that much life. Although, strangely enough, that seems to be whatever's close to you, some sort of plant life matter that's somewhat alive. Sure, it's strange. Same through that area, and when you point towards a large door, there's life there. Though it's not regular, it's different from regular humanoid
From
life. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think this owl, and I just point around me. This owl is kind of alive. I mean, just like plants, they are also alive and growing. And it senses a bit of life in the next room, but I am not sure it's like us alive. So it's not. Maybe it's not like a creature the size of us. I can't feel it that well from here.
How can you feel if it's not like us or is? Like that's kind of specific.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
There's
So
a lot of questions here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so are we going in there or?
Yeah, but you can ask questions or we can do something right now. We can always talk about it later. Come on.
I'm gonna grab some of that fungus.
So what's the sword's name?
Do any of you step out on the fungus and you grab it, right?
Yeah, I just
Not yet.
crouch down and just like
Try and grab some.
try and grab some.
Yeah, you can attempt to kind of scrape it off. Some of you begin to move forward, which if you're staying behind to do that, your marching orders are a little messed up. But
I just take a second to grab the fungus, just like I tried to do with the.
well, sure. The moment you step out, you begin to step out on it. Your grabbing fungus happens first. You grab it, and rather than it just being like fungus and you pull out a bunch of roots, you kind of like scrape it, and it's like a bunch of like blackish ichor that's like on the underside of it. Like it's still fungus on top of it, but it's like that. It's nasty, and your fingers are kind of sticky. It's probably not going to be great inside the gauntlet.
Yeah, I'll
Well, while you're doing that, you begin to step out on the fungus, and you see in front of the doorway, in front of the large doorway, and between where the large table-like structure is, you see a shape bulge up from the fungus, like as if it's like a blanket over something, and begins to take this very vaguely humanoid-esque shape.
Is it a ghost?
As it just kind of begins to move there.
Oh no.
You also notice that eyes open in it. Like two red eyes. Like where normally eyes would be, it's a little skewed. And then an eye here, an eye there, and on its legs, and like the eyes can pop up. And then across the room, just like small eyes begin to open there. Before this shape, almost like gliding towards you, begins to charge at your party. And that's where we're going to be ending tonight's episode.
Oh god.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
with that, thank you all for coming out to play as well. Having a temporary assistant. You're going to be here again next week, I hope. So thank you for joining us. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for joining us if you're watching this here or on YouTube later. We will be back again next week. You're not here next week, right?
I'm not here next week.
Yeah, so you're going to be gone.
Yep.
So you're going to have to give your character to someone else for the meantime.
Or we're not playing because I don't know if I can be there next week. It's kind of.
Right, then we'll have to see. But with that, thank you all for coming out,
This week.
and we will see you in the next one.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.